And we're live one more time for the day. Hello, Stitch. What are you doing? You coming to say hello? Yes, you are. So I am back just to see who wants to come up and chat and BS with me. I have to work tomorrow, so I only got a little whiles to do this. Yeah, that's pretty much all we're doing today. I'm gonna step away for 2 seconds while I throw my phone on the charger. Move it, Stitch. Move out my way. Move your fat butt out of my way. Move out my way. It's got his fat butt in my way. Let's see here. Oh my God, this whole area back here is just a big cluster. Too much everywhere. Oh my God. Too much crap. Maybe I can clean some of this up while I'm thinking about it. Maybe figure out how to load this up with something. Oh, there's Mr. Chicken. I found Mr. Chicken. Oh, somebody wants Mr. Chicken. Get him. Oh, he's got Mr. Chicken. He's so happy now. He's so happy. He's got his chicken. Chicken. How's everybody doing tonight? This thing's all up in my face. Pink. I need to go through these real quick while I'm waiting for people to pop in. If there's anyone that wants to chat via microphone, feel free. Let me throw the link. No, not that. The link up here. I am just killing a little bit of time before I gotta pass out later for bed, for work. But it's supposed to be really nice tomorrow, so I'll be taking my nice car out. These are, so that one can go 80, 79, 79, 81. So you know what? Let me put those 3 piles here. 80, 79, 79, 79, 79, 79, 80, 81, 81, 81, 80, and 81. Almost perfect piles. See if there's any more of those. And this one looks like trash. I guess we could bring up the scope and check out for DDRs. See what, let me share. Share window, poop. Haha. Why is my microphone so loud? I think it's doing that because it does not hear my voice and it hears the chicken. Hey. Yes, what can I help you with? Why are you making the chicken make so much noise? Why? Yeah. Why? You don't see him, but let me try and get him in camera view. Why? Why are you doing it? What do you have to say for yourself? He walked right past his chicken and just kept on. Hey, John, come on up if you want to chat. Look at all this glorious mint set. 91. I think they're all 91s in this one, but I guess we'll find out. 1, 91, 91, 91, 91, 91, 92, 92, 91, 91, 91, 91, 92, 92. Uh-oh. 92, 91, 91, 91, 91, 91. Okay. 91, 92. Somebody dumped a bunch of these in here. Mint set coins to the bank. And I'm hoping 88, 88, 88, 88, 88, 88, 88, 88, 88, 88, 88, 88. When this baby hits 88 miles an hour. 88, 88, 88, 88, 88, 88, 88, 88. So an entire roll of 88 mint set coins. What? What are you doing? Lilo just kind of barked for no reason. So, all 1988. All 1988s. Trying to organize them. All the ones that don't make up a full roll, I'm going to put back in circulation because I don't know too many that are born around these years that might want these rolls. Here we go. Let's try this one. 94, 94, 94, 94, 94. Oops. 94. Flip those over. 94, 94, 94, 94. Flip it. 94, 94, 94, 94, 94, 94, 4. 94, 4, 4. A whole roll of 94s. Go figure. John, are you coming up on chat tonight? Copper Owl was supposed to come up and chit chat for a bit. I guess I have to send him a text, let him know I'm actually on. Notice a lot of you guys don't get my notifications. You don't have the bell rung. Oh, it's 94s. Gotta make sure you have that bell icon clicked. Otherwise, you have no idea when I come up on stream. 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 79, 79, 80, 80, 80, 79, 79, 79, 79, 79, 79, 79, 79, 79, 79. That is almost, that's actually probably a full roll right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Oh, crap. I'm missing one. All right. John Pierce. I have that bell rung. Well, thank you, sir. You're more than welcome to come up and chat via microphone if you'd like, or webcam, whatever. I enjoy the ability to do that, let people come up. 80, 91, 91, 92, 92, 92, 92, 92, 92, 92, 92, 92, 92. Kind of weird. 92, 92, 92, 92, 92, 92, and 91. Weird things going on with that, but let's see. Boom. Almost. It's missing one. Oops. Bumped into that. Viamin? Yeah, that's all right. Mm-hmm. 93, 93, 93, 93. 93, 93, 93, 93. I can go 1980. 93, 93, 93, 93, 93, 93, 93, 93, 93, 93, 93, 93. Hopefully that's a full roll of 93s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweet. I got a buddy at work that was born in 93. So I'll take this and see if he wants them. They're going to work with me. Let's see. This one's off. I'm going to check all these 79s. What is this? That's the 10th one. Looking for DDR stuff. Mm-hmm. Hey, Everyday Opportunity, how you doing? You got your package today, huh? How do you like those generic rounds? Hopefully they will suffice for what you need. Mm-hmm. These are some beautiful coins. I mean, look at these. 1979s. All of these that I'm throwing under the scope here. They're like gorgeous. I held on to them only because I figured I'd find somebody with these birth dates that would love to have them in their, just because they were born in those years. Like the 1980s, those puppies are staying with me. I was born in 80. I've put together a mint set in a little plastic case. Partridge, what's happening? Are you looking to come up and chit chat? Maybe work on that other design a little bit. I got a little bit of time to do that. It's only 10 o'clock. Yeah, I got a couple hours. That, or I would love to do a game. That would be amazing. If I could do a game like I did with Copper, that was awesome. I got somebody, it was cool because the person that won that limited edition set, their spot was bought for them by Walker Magnet, and they won the $200 freaking silver set, limited edition mint set for nothing. They got it for free. Just for being them. I know someone with that. 80s. There's not a full roll here, which kind of sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50. Which I guess works. Whatever. I do too. I thought that was awesome because Walker Magnet was he was going to buy the 2 spots for himself, but then decided to go with 1. And then, hold on, John, let me add you on here. And then went back and then said, no, I just want 1 spot. And then said, you know what? Heck with it. If you need another spot, I'll take it. Give it to Lauren. It's written on the box. I can't remember. Hold on. Stay. Shelly Lauren. God dang it. I knew I was like, I had some of it in my head and I just couldn't get it out. It was right there on the tip of the tongue. But yeah, Shelly Lauren. Talk about lucky. So that was cool. Hey, John, how you doing?
Oh, doing good. I think I got everything set now.
Everything set?
Yeah. I'd turn my volume down a little bit so there wouldn't be no chance of a echo or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, reverb.
That's it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweet, $10 and 1992. Now I got to find someone that needs 1992s. Yeah, Stitch, what are you looking for? What do you want? Can you see him? His head's just right there in the corner there.
Mm-hmm.
Stitch, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Is he ready? Yeah, see how he just stares at me for like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
You
want a treat? Dog bone?
Treat. Bone. Chicken. Chicken. Get your chicken. He's right there. Get your chicken. Get him.
Aha.
Digest. I missed. Oh well, I tried. What's this next one? Here from way back there.
Oh yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got some with 30 views and some with now 1,000 views. Want to talk about Luck and Chance makes shorts and videos. Yeah, I need to get back into just doing videos. Not so many streams. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Dang it, 950. And what year are these? Look at these.
Nice.
They're all like this. All of them. Somebody dumped all of these. It's like 6, 7. Well, I mean, you're back in here, but what do you want? What do you want? He just stares at me, man. And look at him. Just. What do you do with this? I'm telling you, he could be a millionaire. This guy here, with these sad eyes and these big chunky lips here. He's got these big mushy lips.
Hello, Corporal. Hello, every day.
Copper. What's that? 91. I couldn't remember what that was. Copper 91.
John Pierce. All right.
Oh. $1.5. Okay. It's not exactly a full roll, but all right, so we got those, and I got some 81s with 81s. I think I've only got 6 of them. But look at those. If I can get the glare on them. It's not very well, but here. Boop.
There you go.
You can tell they're brand spanking new.
Mm-hmm.
But the 81s, I think I'm just going to throw those in the back in the fray because I only have 6 of them, and it kind of ruins the whole purpose. I wonder if any of these have doubling. Let's take a look. Anything suspicious? Nope. I figure maybe they just had a no FG or something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, did you figure out what you want to print for your last print? You want to do the golf tee?
Yeah, I think do the golf tee.
All right. Well, unfortunately, that's something I'm going to have to send you a picture of when it's done. I'm not going to be able to print it live or print it via video. It's a little risque for the for this live or print it via video. Copper's got the YouTube going.
I fixed it.
There he is. But yeah, hey Scott Teskey, welcome. Dave Thomas. Loose. Oh God. Loose lips and ships.
I was wondering what in the world you had making that noise. It sounded like that background noise of like a European soccer game. Yeah.
Somebody wants to play.
I don't know where she gets it from.
I missed something in that because I was farting around with my dog. DJ Horn. Yeah. So Dave Thomas is talking about DJ Horn, and he used to work with me at Window Nation, and we would drive around in the van. We had this guy, and he would just get so annoyed by this sound. I don't have it on my phone, but it's the me. So that DJ Horn.
Mm-hmm.
And we were playing it every sharp insult or like, just something that would kind of a sarcastic remark, me, and it lined up perfect. Well, we had a guy, Noel, would just play it over and over. Well, finally, he was like, "God dang it, stop it!" So I hooked it up to the radio in the car. I cranked the radio.
Oh no!
He did not have a good week that week, but the rest of us did. So after a while, I started doing it really fast just saying it. Actually, I wonder if I have any other coins I can look at. I got a handful at the gas station, but those were no good. Loose lips. But I'll get to. We'll do this. So thank you, Copper, by the way. I wanted to give you a big thank you for helping me get rid of the one limited edition proof set, although the method was a little crazy there at the end.
Yeah.
It worked out perfectly in the very end. And what do you want? It's dead. You've killed it. And like somebody to win it without even buying a spot, that was even better. Like that was really cool. I did a
serendipity right there, right?
Yeah. So I did a test race with 10 seconds on the clock. You were the first one that won. And I did a couple times just to see who the people would win if it was 10 seconds. So I did 3 runs. No, you were the third. You were the third person that won. It was JC likes Pam's, then it was Brian, and then it was you. But it was the 10 seconds. So the race was like this long. So it was like meow, meow. So
yeah,
like, 10 seconds is enough.
You don't have time to be in first, then last, then first again.
And I just thought that was hilarious because both you and Brian are always like, we never win.
No, I never do.
Just never. Well, if you don't keep playing, you can't win.
Yeah, like the lottery, right? Oh, no, it was just. I'm just glad that it kind of.
We do this.
Yes.
No, straight out. Yep. Look at those purty nails. What was that a result of? 100 likes?
100 likes.
That's how you got to do it.
Yep. John, if you'd like to see it, it's towards the end of my 5-hour stream today.
Okay. Yeah, I got involved with stuff and didn't get on here till about an hour ago.
Yep, no problem.
Come on.
Oh, it's a pretty crazy day. I think I streamed for about a half an hour longer than I actually got sleep last night. So if I seemed a little loopy at the end, that was probably not too far from the truth. But no, I just got done recording everything in my spreadsheet. 13 giveaways.
You're going to be busy at the post office.
A little bit. Except 3 or 4 or maybe 1 or 2 more.
Holding the wallet.
It's not stuff that I'm sending anybody.
Hold on 1 second.
So about 3 of those giveaways were completely unexpected.
Go lay down. Sorry about that. I was petting the dog, and the dog needs a bath. Ugh.
That's all right.
Yeah, he's got that like wet dog kind of. Go. Shoo.
But it was pretty darn cool. I think things went about as smooth as could have been forecasted. And on my way back from dropping my kid off at a Boy Scout camp that he had a meeting at today, like first thing in the morning, I caught, Will here talking a little bit, and I thought, well, let's try and get one of those items that you're talking about, not having any luck running your own little competition for, and let's
See if we can double up.
let's give it a try with a bigger audience.
Yeah.
Because I had no idea if I was going to get 20 people or 30 people today, and ended up getting 64 at peak.
Cool.
Boom!
I'll be back in a second. I gotta get me a drink.
Yep. Yeah, I got a meet too.
What is that? Oh, is that you? Oh, that's his phone. I thought you were pressing buttons. What do you want? You are up my bum. This is what he wants. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, good boy. Come on. This is him. Yeah. You feel better now? Better? Yeah. Don't lick those. Yeah. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little MS-70 on a couple Benjis because these I'm keeping for the rest of my life. My kids can have them. And a disgustingly dirty 64 Kennedy.
I'll take it. I'm gonna need it.
I'm gonna MS-70 it and see what happens.
Yep.
It's disgusting. It's still shiny though. So I'm hoping it'll take off some of this yellowing, bring back some of the white that it used to have.
Yeah.
You can see it's still got a shine. I don't mind it because it's MS-70. This guy he's like, yeah, I just want to be in your lap. Imagine having this guy just all up in your business here. This will be one of my next giveaways, I think. One of my next 25 likes giveaways. It's the 2009 proof set.
Mm-hmm.
It's a clad proof set, but it's that I think 2009 was a lower mintage year as far as coins goes. I think
Those are very nice.
yeah, and it's only the
Found two of those.
oh, like the proofs.
I think
Or
so.
just
I'd have to pull my buckets down and look, but yeah, I think the proofs.
Okay.
I think I'm got them off like an online auction and damn near stole them.
I was gonna say I just found 2 stacks like this tall of brand new coins in a roll with all those S's.
Oh,
Of these, like every one of them, and I was like, somebody was telling me they like to collect them, so I was like, well, I'll hold them because if they come back asking for those coins, I forget. It was a lady that wanted the Northern Marina Islands, or no, U.S. Virgin Islands, one of the islands.
yeah.
She wanted one of those, and it was either U.S. Virgin Islands. I think it was the Virgin Islands, but she wanted those coins, and I can't remember why, but she was just collecting. This will be one of my. Totally thought he was giving away his dog. I'm like, what? Yes, right here. This guy will never be given away. And here's your John Wick coin, there, John.
All right.
You want it because it says John.
Okay.
Because it's a John coin, John Wick, you know. Your name's John Wick.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the only reason? Just want to match it up.
Well, that's one of the reasons I'm looking to get. I might not do that one. I might get a different one, but when I get my second one, I'm going to take and do a.
What was that?
Heaven forbid one of those cringe videos.
He was out of there before I could look at it.
It's
99. The coin is so popular, or the John Wick genre.
99 proof set. 99 proof set. That's how fast you're showing it. You're like 99.
Yeah, no.
I'm looking up because I want to see which coins are in there. 99.
Yeah, it's gone. I got a cool one. I decided to go ahead and I've never ordered something off JM Bullion. I think they're a little pricey.
Oh, but, yeah. No, compared to AppMex,
yeah. Not too bad.
Yeah, not anywhere near.
Okay. Well, I saw that they had something new in. I looked at SD Bullion and didn't see it, so I decided to go ahead and do this.
Oh, a little too far.
Brand new.
Stay.
Oh, let me look it up and not say the wrong thing here.
Oh my.
Does anybody want to be amazed? First off, look at how disgusting.
Man.
Tasty. Yes.
Hardest thing about buying from these guys is nothing's freaking in stock. For starters,
Nothing's in stock.
Yeah.
All right, get down. You're ruining my high over here.
So
I mean the fumes off. No.
There's like a 2022 Athena Owl.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm listening.
I've seen those before. Those are nice.
Yep. And then there's like a Apollo 11 moon landing series. Got the one that has Buzz Aldrin taking a moment to just observe while he's standing on the moon. I don't know if they've just got the lighting on it to where it looks kind of like blackish at the top and very, very blast white at the bottom.
Yeah. I've got a reproduction coin done in silver. I need to send you.
Oh, nice. Love
that. Are you ready for the reveal?
It's a repo. It's not the real deal.
Sure.
But it's done. The person that did it in nickel.
You ready for the reveal?
What you got?
But with your name, I said, yeah, Al could use this.
I'm all for it, man.
Look at that.
That's quite a difference.
Oh wow! Took all that smoke off of it and whatever. Yeah.
I mean, it did barely. I barely had to touch it, and it just melted away, like the yellowing.
Yeah.
So let me finish the rest of it. I'll put it like this so you can actually watch me do it. But yeah, this stuff is amazing. I mean, there's some like black stuck in there that there's no way that's ever coming out. But I mean, just this yellow, you can see it just, well, actually, hold on. No, that high, this light here, it's too bright. There we go. I mean, you can hear, I'll go right up this. See it?
Yeah, it
just
evaporates.
Just gone. Let me flip the script here. Get in the ear, like literally. Use what it's intended for. Get in that ear. I can't believe how good this works on some of these. I mean, obviously, if they've been dinged around, the dings and scratches are still going to be there. But when you get one that hasn't been dinged up and it's just been like sitting somewhere collecting soot and like maybe this might have been in a smoker's house where it's sitting on the edge and just nicotine was dripping out of the air on it. Let me go rinse it off.
Possibly.
Where am I?
Yeah, while I was up, I decided to get me a little snack. I was feeling a little on the weak side.
Ah. Don't blame you there. Hey, Sheena Smith. Hey, Partridge, did you ever reveal to your buddies the Feetzols and the joke inherent?
Hi, Sheena. Welcome. And if anybody in here is interested in me doing a game for something small, let me know. I wouldn't look at that.
See, now I want that.
Look at that difference.
Does that MS-70, is that only good on silver?
It did a little bit on look at the yellowing. It did a little bit of work on a buffalo. Oh no, a war nickel. It took a little bit off a war nickel, but
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's mostly silver related.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen it I haven't tried it on any pennies to see if it would brighten those up. Mainly, I don't. Hold on.
I tried some lemon juice on a.
Oh God, don't do that because that's acidic.
No. Diluted.
Still.
Well, I know, but it was on copper.
No.
And just I don't know that I noticed a definitive difference.
Trying to get the let me do this and get my hand down here more. Yeah, you can still see the cartwheel. I'm just trying to get my hand right.
Oh God, short night of sleep's kicking my butt right now.
But yeah, I'm gonna do this other side real fast. As soon as I get more Q-tips. I haven't tried it, but I guess I could try it and see. I just gotta find a coin that I got a bunch of pennies here. I could try one. In fact, here I got an old. Find it. Here I got an old copper penny, dirty one. It's dirty as hell. I don't think it'll do anything. I was just gonna put it in there for copper. Partridge, what's happening?
How we doing, man? How we doing, guys?
Hey, Partridge, how you doing?
Can't see. We're gonna try a little bit
Hope
of this.
everybody's okay today.
Yep. How you doing?
Not too
I
bad.
missed you on my stream, Partridge.
Sorry, man. We've been busy. My mom's been in the hospital, so we've been in and out of doing that lately.
Yeah.
No
problem.
So, but yeah, it's
well, when you got 5 hours to kill, you can catch it.
Yeah. I will. Oh, I will. I always catch up to him. It just takes me a while. How are you, John Wolf?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good, man. Definitely. I got your heart pay dirt the other day.
Oh,
we haven't done it yet, but I've been kind of sitting down hoping she and I could do it, and then this week we got busy. So
it's kind of like a yellow, by the way.
Yeah,
we're looking forward to it.
Carolina girl, Carolina Gold Girl.
Yep.
She did hers.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
And she did real good because, like I say, I think I put about 1.5 in them.
Oh, wow.
It may go up to 2, because sometimes I get a little shaky hand.
Sure.
And she got 2.7 out of it.
Wow.
Like I say, I use regular pay dirt as far as for my base dirt.
Yep.
And then I add gold to it.
Yeah.
So there's always a chance to get more than what I.
Right. Yeah. We always use like our stuff from, we take our bigger stuff out of it, obviously, but
right.
If I don't go through it a bunch of times. So if there's black sand and there's gold in it, a lot of times I'll leave it in there just for fun. When I add it in, I know that they'll find extra, but it makes it more fun.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell the side up right?
I do it, the pay dirt stuff, just basically the hobby, something to do, a little extra income if I sell. I probably give away more than I sell.
I did too. After doing this whole thing on YouTube, I definitely, like I said, we've had the gold for our rings a few times now.
Yeah.
We just keep giving it away to different people who need it.
Can you see the difference in color?
On the right and left, are you talking?
Yeah.
One looks lighter than the other, but I can't see a color difference. Seems like it's lighter than the other.
This to me looks browner.
Yes.
Than this side.
That looks red, more red or colored. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
back off a little bit. It's maybe too close to see.
That's as close as I can get, or far as back I can get with my scope.
When you tilt it, it turns brown. But the other side has a little more shine to it. I almost feel like the right side. I don't know if anybody else sees that.
This is the dirty side.
Yeah.
That's the Brighton side.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see a lot of brown here.
Yeah.
That's all it did to it. It just took a little of the yellowing off of it, so it made it a little more redder. So that's pretty much all it did for a penny.
Well, for
Nothing
a penny,
I would
more
consider worth
redder, the more better.
Well, for me, that I wouldn't do it. Not for pennies.
No.
Now for the backside
Seems
of
like
this,
you'd be wasting some material there to get very little gain.
yeah, this puppy's got a shine to it. I mean, that's not bad.
Hmm.
So just like you can see, there's still black schmutz, but it's all over. It's random. Not bad. This side, on the other hand, look at that. Let's see what this looks like when I'm done with this. In fact, let me do it on the scope. Ready? Feet!
The nightmare's back.
No! Now you saw how yellow that was, right?
Oh. You know, the next step, you got to make some socks to go on those feet.
Oh man, that would be funny. That would be funny.
Can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, you can definitely see it breaking that yellow up.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, really good well on that.
Oh my. Yeah, I've got a bottle of that coming. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like that.
I've noticed
Wow,
that.
what a difference in that. Is that just like, is it just dirt or is it nicotine or is it?
That's why I was thinking it was nicotine goo because it comes off too easy.
I was gonna say it seems like it's just
this does
flying.
not take off much of anything, honestly. So if it comes off, it's a very light film of something.
Yeah.
And it's this is non-acidic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at this. Sorry, I'm not even in the right spot.
Daniel's channel, Coin Help You, he did a little MS-70 demonstration.
Does it dry off really easily, like after you get it away?
Yes.
Or do you have
If
to
I
dry
let it sit there, you can watch it dry.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So is it alcohol?
No, but it dries fast. So I don't like to leave it on there and dry.
Yeah.
I like to try and look at this. Here we go. Try and get it off there as soon as possible.
Wow, man, that really works well on whatever you're getting off of there. That's for sure.
But I noticed like you got to really like go like around the letters and stuff.
Yeah.
See how like the A, because if you don't, you can still see the stuff inside there,
Mm-hmm.
and then it gives the appearance of cleaned.
Cleaned them, yeah.
But if you wait, see how the middle of the A is I hate to say it, but it's cleaned up. Here comes Tasman. Welcome.
How's it going, Brian?
Yeah, that middle
Good.
of the A is up, YouTube. Here comes Tasman.
What'd you do to your fingers?
Going, Brian.
Good.
Did you hit him with a hammer? Or?
No.
YouTube's on.
Hold on. Good. Turn that stupid thing off.
That was
There we
my
go.
reward for 100 likes.
Oh, nice.
I turned my daughter loose on my fingernails.
Oh boy.
So,
Hey,
second time she's done that. First time she was ever on, she did it, and just absolutely couldn't believe we got 100 likes today.
That's pretty awesome.
And
132, right?
131, 132, something like that. Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow. Congrats.
Thank you.
What were you guys doing?
I was doing my 1 year stream anniversary, 400 like, kind of a big celebration.
Now I feel like a putz. I missed it.
Well, yeah, I mean, at least get your comment in. You could have won something.
I even gave away a 1885 Morgan.
Wow.
Yep, you gave away Morgan. Plumber Stacker got in there and was kind of rooting us along and gave away a peace dollar.
Oh, that's awesome.
We helped get 20 people on in a race to at $10 a piece to win the what was that, 2019 limited edition mint proof set.
Wow.
I'll
So
take
that helped Will out. Oh my gosh.
Sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
Man, you can see that. Isn't that amazing what that did to it? Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome. Congratulations, man. That's good. It sounds like you had some good people on there. And that's how it all starts, you know?
Yeah, it was really, really good.
I even picked up 267s out of my 20 roll hunt.
Yeah. Yeah, you actually found the most silver of anybody in rolls.
No, I thought a guy right after me got 2 also.
No, we only found 340s in the rolls. He did get I think he got one more from the bag pulls, but he got the 87, and then Everkurt got an 87.
Mint Miser showed some kind of liquid on his channel. I'm not sure what it was, but I can say it sure did clean coins. No. Well, I'm brightening. He's cleaning. Tasman, 17 subs or likes?
17 subs.
Oh, okay. Because you said likes there. I was like,
I meant 17. I didn't have any likes. I don't have any content yet.
Check again.
That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Got that Copper did that.
You got 18.
I really got to figure out what to do with the channel.
I'm telling you, kept coins. Hence the name.
I'm convinced you could get on here and make snow cones and get.
I swear, I think the more stupider it is, the more likes you can get.
You know what? I would do videos of your dogs playing, and then videos of coins. Like you said, people love dumb stuff. They love pets.
Yeah, it's almost like have a staple, but then have kind of a side thing that you can kind of go back and forth with that keeps things a little less than boring.
You're making
because some people like the relaxing, like the 3D prints, just chilling out, hanging out, talking to a few people, watching your 3D print get made or somebody else's. It's just methodical and just, and sometimes that's all you want. You just want something brainless and kind of relax, Other times it's about the fun and excitement of finding something in a roll or whatever, So to have those couple of things, we have our prospecting videos from doing stuff, but then we also just have our regular, kick back and do whatever things too. So,
I'm actually, I was talking about it before. I'm going to make a second channel about my car.
Yeah.
Just my car. Just going to be like,
hold on while I'm surprised. Hold on a second.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What was that?
All the stuff I held up. Oh.
It's just going to be basically like I don't think I'm going to talk much in it other than just
that'll probably help.
What I plan on doing, like the before and after.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't think I'm going to talk much in it. I got to go wash this now, but I want to make a video because I'm watching other videos where they've got the same Camaros doing, pulls and whatnot, and there's a buttload of views, and I'm like, all right, I've got that. I'll take videos of it.
Sure, you can get them. I mean, it's I don't know. I used to I don't know. I just don't worry about the views and stuff that much anymore. I feel like when it happens, it happens. I've been on a lazy, friggin' procrastinating however many months. I really need to bump it up into gear and go. I was on lives there every week and doing stuff, and I just have not been doing my thing lately. But
That sounds familiar.
yeah, I'll get back into it. I actually today her brother came by, and so I was showing him some of the things that I've gotten from people and the Feetzel's and the you know, the little coin holders there and stuff. And so I started going through stuff, and I'm showing them the mail, and it's all the stuff that goes on the mail call. And in there, I also saw all the different amounts of gold and stuff going. And I'm like, man, I'm this close to like adding it all up. It's right there. It's right there in front of me. I'm like, so I got to do it. It's just a matter of sitting down one evening and doing it. For sure.
Someone really needs to do some videos.
I need to do announcement videos more than anything.
Still pretty impressive.
Pre-announcement videos.
Eli's is crazy.
Like hyping it up, just like everyone else does. I just don't have the attention span for it. That's my biggest thing. Is my attention span is that of a gnat. I mean, I can't fight it. I can only try and work around it, and that's it. So I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm not good at, and I just try and do it as I can. And it sucks. It's a real pain in the butt because it's like I want to do it. I know I need to do it. I know my channel would grow faster if I did it.
Yeah.
But when I try to put
Number two.
What's that?
Kid number two just in.
Oh,
He just popped his head in.
He was talking to me, and I didn't have it off on mute yet, so he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
I just
all these secrets are being exposed now. Oh no!
Secret of my ADD.
I'm gonna have to go put a kid to bed, but I'll be back.
Sure, go ahead. Take your time. Do what you gotta do. I'm just cleaning.
We'll see if he gets any more colors before you.
Yeah, I got a few coins that I'm gonna, when I get that MS-70, I got a few coins I'm gonna put that to work on.
Rub it up, big boy.
Grabbing it down.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna make those shine.
Look, so this guy's doing a double front bicep pose. Just rubbing those muscles. It's gotta go hose it down now.
No matter what you say, it sounds dirty.
You're right. You're right.
It doesn't matter what you say.
It doesn't even matter what it is.
Here.
Would you
You
like
wanna
to
hear
have
something
some
really
ice cream? Well, let's come down in my basement, and I got some ice cream cones for you.
Do me a favor. Give me a phrase, a sentence that you don't think would ever sound creepy. And I bet you I'll turn it creepy.
Oh, I know you will. It doesn't matter what you say.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Give me a phrase. Give me a sentence. A dumb sentence.
I'm
Check
gonna
out
go play soccer.
What? I got
I'm gonna
two
go play
phrases.
soccer.
Say it one more time slowly.
I am going to go play a soccer game.
Well, I can do that in one sound. Yes, I'm gonna go play a soccer. Just add that to it. All right, so that's the white. Hold on, let me switch over here. Just gonna go see the boys and playing soccer now. Much better. Now I can collect this in a tube
Hi, Darryl Moose.
and it will look pretty good.
How you doing, Darryl?
This is one of the ones you gave me, by the way, Brian.
What? Oh, is it the one the Christmas?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think I got all three of them here. Here's what they look like side by side here.
Yeah, well, I knew they weren't the best, but
Can
that's
you
all
tell-
I had because somebody else got 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah,
I wonder who that was.
Is that me?
you son of a.
That's okay. I have 3 more now, or 4
Actually,
more.
I
Something
still have
like
those.
that.
I got to get in touch with Rocky Mountain Bear there because
If they're
He was supposed to do that
54s, you
for
might
me.
as well just toss them my way.
Oh no.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I need those. Well,
Yeah.
wait, one was a 54, two were 51s. That's what it was.
Yeah, the 54 you don't need.
Yeah, both her parents were 54. Were born in 54.
So it is.
Yeah. That's what I noticed
Oh, okay.
today. I
Yeah.
commented
I
on
thought you
this
were
video
talking about
about
her parents.
Huh?
All right, fine. I'll share the year. if you insist, or you know what? Does
Hey, Scott.
you're Megan's parents, right?
Yeah.
If she insists, I want to hear it from her words.
She's already asleep, but
Nope, nope. That's it. You're fired.
both mine were 51, but
Also, I couldn't remember if it was 251s and a 54.
Yeah.
Or 254s and 151.
no, 251s and a 50 because my dad, I hadn't even found out his ring size yet or anything. My mom was the original one that I was going to make the ring for.
Well, if 10 and a half, if you're interested.
Okay.
Well, actually, probably 11 because it would have to go on this hand.
Yeah.
This is a 10 and a half. This one's probably an 11.
I'd have to measure I have no idea what size finger. I need to figure that out soon because I got to make wedding rings. I literally have to count up my whatever gold we have and try to see if I have enough to make a couple of wedding rings. I've never done it.
And have them measure your hand.
Huh?
Just go to the mall.
Yeah, or well,
and see if they're like, hey, what kind of rings you got, and then have them size you up, and then be like, yeah, let me think it over, and then walk away
and leave.
Yeah, I'm sure if I have like where I did her engagement ring and got all that stuff, I go in a couple times a year. We have her stuff cleaned and stuff, so I can go in there and I'm sure just have them size my different fingers because I have a Morgan ring I'd like to do, and I'd like that. I think I'm doing a thumb ring on that one, but so that'll be a lot bigger, obviously, than my normal size. But you know, the only reason I'm doing that to it, honestly, is for Morgan ring is because of the whole face is just one whole side of that face side is just gone. Like something smashed. Yeah, it's just if it was like in good shape, I probably wouldn't be able to make myself do it. But the I want the other side. I want the In God We Trust side showing. So that side's perfect. It's like, I mean, it looks like showroom condition. You know what I mean? The other side, the one that looks like it's. I guess that's what confused me. Why would someone use that as like a hole punch if the other side was in such good shape?
Where's his pear tree? Dave says.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
The pear tree, partridge in a pear tree.
Oh, partridge.
How do you? Come on.
Duh.
Yeah. I'm numb to it now. I don't even notice it anymore.
Look at that. A 54S.
Nice.
Yeah. We can see your hand.
Oh, dang it.
Hey, John Francis.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
Isn't that one of them I sent you?
Mm-hmm.
That's about to get clean.
Mm-hmm. Well, those 54s and 57s I just got, when I get my MS-70, I'm going to brighten those up.
Yeah, this is really, brightening where really not cleaning where well. Brightening only.
With everybody screaming about never cleaning coins, I probably never would have done it, but
well, you're not cleaning. It says right there, this is not a cleaner. This is a brightener.
Oh,
there's no acid or at all in that MS-70.
It almost reminds me of like Rain-X.
Yeah, why is that? I don't
know. Because when I'm looking at it on the coin up close, it almost looks like it has that the beading on it. You know, like it looks like it beads off of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was thinking that. I now realize what you're talking about the skulls being smaller than the feet.
Yeah, I had to have them. I was trying to make them bigger, but I didn't make them big enough. They weren't. Yeah. They're not proportionate. So that, and on top of that, those. For those of you that don't know, we're talking about the 3D print I made for him for his coin slab, which he's holding now. Give me a second. I'll actually bring up your. Boop.
I honestly love it.
It just did. I would have liked those. I would have liked the skulls to be higher than the coin holders.
What has to end up happening is if you put a coin in here. Oops, where is it? The middle one.
Yeah.
You can't put a 1 ounce coin in either one of these because
they're too close.
what happens is the middle of the coin is about, whoops, where's my fingers in comparison?
It's too wide.
The middle of the coin is about this big, which is halfway across this one on each side. So if this whole section were to come down and over, like to somewhere over here, and then this one were just to move over a little bit, like another, I don't know, ½ inch, I think it would have worked perfect. Other than that, and then just make these just slightly bigger in general. Because a footprint is about the size of someone's head. My foot's about the size of my head. So I figure it like that. If it's right around the same size as the footprints or maybe even a little smaller, not a big deal. I really don't think there's much. Other than that, I would change nothing on it. I like everything about it. I just want to shift everything over there's about 1.5 inches between here and here. If we could take that, oops, I'm going backwards. If we can take this whole thing and slide it that way, take this one, slide it that way, and then just enlarge it enough so that the skulls are the right proportions, I wouldn't change a damn thing. I like everything about it. I love the feet prints. I love the way Partridge Family Prospecting came out. I love the shovel. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about the shovel until I got it. Now I really like it. And the this part, the
treasure chest.
I actually like that small. I don't need that huge. That actually at first I thought, man, I'm going to have to get like extra silver somehow to fill it. Then I'm looking at that and I'm like, that's like a ½ ounce of silver bead every shot I can fill.
Hey, John Francis.
So I really like that. I'm not unimpressed by it by any stretch. I really absolutely love it. I know what the few things we have to do to make it so that it'll do, what I want it to for sure.
You can tell it's heavily circulated.
Oh, no doubt.
So, yes, it's going to have that cleaned appearance, but it's been brightened, not cleaned. I don't know if John is still or is his. Nope, I've seen him move. Okay, never mind.
We were wondering if you were still awake there, John.
Oh, okay.
I thought you froze because you haven't moved. I haven't. Every time I look up, you're in the same position. So it's just my timing is just that perfect that I just keep looking up. And there you are in the same exact frozen image.
He'll find out once he gets older. It's much easier to stay in one position.
It's easier. Oh yeah, once the body stays once the body in rest, it stays in rest.
In motion stays in motion, correct.
Yeah.
What I could do.
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh man, if you're gonna sneeze, get it all out at once, which I never do. John, what I was thinking of is when I exit the stream, as long as you don't close the window, you can still be connected to me on StreamYard.
Right.
So what I could do if you want to watch the print get printed, I don't know how long it'll sit there and let you watch, but you could watch it be printed and it not be on live.
As long as you don't close it.
Yeah.
Watch it first until he closes it or you close it.
Yeah. It just won't be live.
Right.
So you could, as long as you didn't close the window or your computer or whatever, you could sit there and watch this thing being made. If you wanted to do that, I was just thinking about that. I was like, you know what, that would actually work. You just wouldn't be live. So
right.
Be being able to watch it being printed or
just hanging in the studio, basically.
Yeah, just hanging in the studio.
Yeah. I do that here and there with a few people because sometimes it's not about going live. It's just about chilling with a few folks,
I don't know how to get people in without it going live, though.
Well, in that, when I do that, it's because I have their number. So I'll either be texting them or messaging them on Facebook and I'll say, hey, listen, I'm going to go jump on the studio. I'll send them a link. You know what I mean? So it might be 2-3 people I send the link to come hang out for a little while. And we're just talking about whatever. It doesn't happen that often. Usually it's me and one other person and we're trying to either work on a video or work on, I'm helping somebody with something or, but yeah, it makes it a lot easier. That way, as long as it's not broadcasting, then you get to hang out and
Yeah, give me 1 second.
What did you end up making, John, on yours? I saw the day you were developing it, but then this is when everything went down with me this week, so I left partway through. I didn't see what you actually developed.
We got what a pick and a
pick and a
shovel.
Okay.
And a golf
bag.
Golf bag.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's
stuff
awesome.
I can cast in silver.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, good idea.
Hold on, I'll show you.
Yeah.
I love the little golf bag. Actually, the shovel came out really. I passed, or I say I passed out. I said I can't watch anymore. But I saw the shovel
yeah.
after it was done.
I
and
like
it
the
really
design of
came out
that
nice.
actually.
That's the backside.
Yeah.
It's got a
It's
slight curve on the back, but not
Ju-
the front. The front is flat.
Yeah, but can you actually scoop with it?
I mean, you could.
A little bit, yeah.
If you took a Dremel and
I was
you
gonna
could
say and
Dremel
carved
out
it out
some of
maybe
the
a little.
curve to it. Once I figure out how to use the CAD software better,
Yeah,
that'll be, one of the upgrades.
I'd love to pour some silver. I'm still learning how to do all that, but boy, I'll tell you,
This is meant for
what a
pouring.
great art that is. I saw the one that John made recently. Was it Snoopy?
Yeah.
That one came out awesome. I was like, damn, that is great.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to find a Tasmanian Devil button, and I'm gonna have that done.
There you go.
That's gonna be. I'm thinking that's what I got to find a Tasmanian Devil, because I'm Tasman coins now. Now I got to try and figure out how to do all that stuff now.
Yeah, I'd like to have my screen.
Somebody talked me
figured
into
out.
publishing today.
I saw that yesterday. I saw your name as like Tasman. I'm thinking, he's changing it up. Or maybe it was earlier today, I think. Actually.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that pic's great too. You can almost see where someone held on to it.
Right. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like,
Reminds
the
me of
whole
my
thing
grandfather's.
It's all beat up. Basically, it looks beat up.
I
You
like
see
it
the
though.
dimples in all the
Yeah.
way down the handle and in the pick.
Yeah.
You can even see the end of the pick sticking out, like the end of the handle.
Well, the nice thing about this is if you get it and you decide you want to smooth something out, you can sand it out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? You can
And
literally
that's what I was
make
saying.
what you want.
This side of it,
I love that.
when it was
honestly.
sitting, it had support holding it up. So
Yeah.
this side's rougher than this side.
Oh, okay.
So
Is that
he'll
what it is?
probably want to hit it with a little bit of sandpaper. I mean, once you see it up and with up close, you'll
Yeah.
see. Hold on, you'll see that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You can see where the support marks were.
Yeah.
So there's some that might.
You
be
can see
still
where it
high.
shifted or something, maybe.
No, it didn't shift. It
It's not
just
shifting.
that's how the supports are printed. I always get the two mixed up now.
Yeah.
Where it has to adhere to it to be able to hold it, but
Yeah.
it breaks off very easily because it's very like beep, beep.
Sure.
But some spots like me,
Yeah.
that's my sound effect for it, and I'm sticking to it. And this was the first one, but I'm like, that is way too small. That'd be cool, but and I made it bigger.
Well,
Now,
the nice thing about the small ones, the nice thing about the big ones are going to be more expensive. That's for sure. You need a lot more silver to pour them,
hold on 1 second. I'm gonna back this up a little
So the
bit.
nice thing is to have an option. Some of those little ones might actually be good for giveaways and stuff, because you'd be less silver.
Especially
so-
being, we got prospecting channel and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be all over it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, when you pour those, let me know. I don't have a lot of money yet, but I'll figure out a way to do it.
If you look at the scale,
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a good way to hold these so that you can see them first off.
Yeah.
Maybe like this. The scale of a shovel to that is pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much how it is too.
Like trying to hold it. Now this
There you
handle is
go.
a little short, but the
My pickaxe is definitely shorter than my shovels.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean that
I use
is
my pickaxe.
shorter, but I feel like the handle could have been a little bit longer for this size of this head.
Mhm.
Should be maybe
It was worn. Remember,
what?
it was worn down. That's
No, this is not this. This should be longer by about like that much. Just in scale to this. This handle is too short for this big old scoop.
spade.
Yeah.
That spade that needs a handle like this big.
Yeah.
But I mean, it works for the pouring because that's all you're gonna do is pour it in. But that's those two
Well,
things.
and
then you've
especially
got-
if he takes that and he gets it down to what he wants it. If he wants to scoop some of that out with a Dremel, if he could actually take down, a 1/16 of an inch around the whole outside of that, and it'll be much more in scale. up to what he wants it. You know, that's again, it's just oh wow, those are cool.
Look, it's even got a little handle.
I love those, man. I'm not even a golfer, and I love those.
Hey, John.
That's cool. That's cool.
Hold on, let me switch hands because this is stupid as shit.
Is that black? Yeah.
Yes.
That's neat. Those are going to be, the people are going to be all over that for silver pours. Oh yeah. Golfers. Oh, yeah.
So, hey, Copper, do you want me to send that coin to you?
The only problem is these 3 clubs on the top.
Okay.
What do you mean?
They're sunk in there for one. There's no way you're going to make a pour of this.
I've already got it.
It's going to have a big glob. It's not going to be you're not going to get down in between these clubs. You're better off to literally cut these off, fill this thing in with, or drill it out a little bit with a drill about this wide, because it does go in a little bit. But taking out these, like taking these out, drilling a hole down, just drilling it out with like a 1/4 inch or a little, maybe a.
You don't think if you turn that
9mm drill
on its side, you could get that in a pour?
No, because it's still going to pour in there.
Oh no,
Hey, Brian,
I can feel that.
Pour's still going to try and fill that gap. It's still going to try and pour in there like sideways. It's still
I could always just seal that top with wax.
Yeah.
but it's still going to
keep it from pulling sand, and then once the mold's made.
Yeah, once you pull that piece out, it's the way it's shaped. I think he'll be able to pour that.
But the problem is these two, because you're going to have a gap in here. There's gaps in between each of these. You can see it in between there.
Mm-hmm.
They're individual clubs.
But where you layer your sand, right there. That's what I would do. Is I would put that sideways, so your top, that one club is up here, and the bottom club's down here. And when you push them together, when that's exactly where it's going to separate. I think you'll be fine. I think it'll.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I've got some sand that work real good with that, I believe.
Coming from somebody who's never tried it, of course, but to me, I've seen it done.
I'm just looking at thermodynamics and whatnot, just the way liquids go, and as you're pouring liquid metal, it's going to try and go between these suckers. But how do you make a mold of these three being spaced out with and getting it out of the mold without it ripping the sand apart?
It's a little difficult, but if you use like the Delft clay, it's a whole lot easier.
But here's the problem. They're facing all in different directions. So you can't pull it out of the dirt or whatever. Even if you went this way, as soon as you went to pull it out, these are hooked. So it just ripped the sand right out. There's no easy way around this. But I mean, if you can do it, I want to see it when it's done. But if you end up not being able to do it because it's going to ruin the clubs, then I would say maybe have the clubs made separate, pour them, and then drill a hole in there and just shove them in there loose. I say shove them in there actual clubs you can take out.
I mean, that's kind of a cool idea too, honestly. But
because technically, you could use silver shot as your
someone
golf
could
ball.
use whatever clubs they really like. Their 9-iron, their their wedge. Their what I mean. Literally, you could stamp SW on it.
There's a putter, a sand wedge, and an iron in here, or a wood.
Yeah,
all three are in here.
Yeah,
I assume that's the only three you really need to be able to play the game. Hold on.
I walked around with 9 of them in mine for absolutely no reason, but
Hopper, I have your address.
I was never very good at it.
Hey, Brian, I can send you his address if you want to go direct to him.
Whatever you, either way.
I'm definitely intrigued to see how this comes out, especially with this handle.
Yeah, that's going to be really cool.
I mean,
that might just be a Dremel.
If you want to send him
that may be just a drum,
Yeah.
You're going to send him a sticker. If you want me to send it to you, and then you can put
the
package in
might be the same,
and then send him a sticker too.
So everything takes a little work to come out right.
Yeah.
I can send him separate.
Okay.
But still, ugh.
Yep.
Okay, if you can send me his address, I'll send it directly to him.
All right.
Those came out pretty good compared to what they were. Even the edges are nice and clean compared to what they were. What is that noise? Is that the train?
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh my God.
There's hardly been that train has hardly come by at all tonight.
Well, that's why I sent you that link for when you're trainless and it's been too long, it's getting too quiet. You can just hit that button and listen to them for hours.
Really too.
Really toot.
Don't ask me why that train bothers me so much.
It's so funny. I think that, we go camping in this one spot in Vermont. And since I was a kid, we've gone to the same spot. And, it's pretty close. And it might have changed schedules a little bit, but every night that we're there, we hear the train at the same time, and you can watch over. You can get over by the lake and stand by the thing and just watch the thing, and it pulls like just a huge long train behind it. I feel like 30, 40 cars anyway, and it just chugs along, and you can tell it fills up here and there, and then backs up, and then comes back forward, and off it goes. But then after that, it's done. All you hear is loons the rest of the night, and that's it. But every night at a certain time, it does, and I look forward to it. But I also never hear trains. I don't hear trains in Keene at all. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I grew up
They're
next
still
to
fun
it.
for me.
I lived next to a train for a while, so I think that might be why. I want quiet.
Drove you nuts.
Mhm.
I want peace and quiet. Dang it, Lilo. What do you want? Who is it?
Yeah,
There's
I
nobody
can't
there.
wait till I get all my stuff and squared away. I can get back out and do some more prospecting.
Where do you live at, John?
I live in Texas, so
Texas. Okay.
like I say, I got when it comes to prospecting, I got to get out and go.
Yeah, sure.
I've been to Colorado, Indiana, Ohio, and North Carolina.
Nice. I mean, all pretty good spots, I
Yeah.
have friends in Indiana that hit it hard. And actually, same with Ohio and North Carolina, too. So,
Yeah, I've been to the Swank a couple of times there in Ohio.
yeah.
Sit.
Yeah.
Is that the river or mine?
Well, it's the Swank claim,
Oh, okay.
TPAA claim.
Yeah.
I've been there a couple of times. They hold Fossack and Gold Rush days there.
Oh, okay.
Hold
So
on.
New Hampshire, we don't have any claims, I don't think.
Lilo, come
I don't
here.
I don't think there's any claims per se. Everything here is privately owned,
Lilo.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either you have public land that you can use or
Come here.
like I can go prospect anywhere with a sluice box and stuff. Unless I'm in the White Mountain National Forest, then I can't use a sluice box. You can get now you even have to have a permit to use a pan. But but I can dredge in the river down the street from me. I mean, you know what I mean? I can just go, dredge there. I can go dredge up north in the camp area.
Mm-hmm.
And this year I hope to hit it hard. We've got a beautiful dredge I've been dying to put in the water.
I've got to get me another dredge. When I was on a trip and
Did you
had
see the space?
a woman stop right in front of me,
Yeah.
and I couldn't stop,
Oh no.
and totaled my pickup.
Dredge was in the back.
It came through the back window.
Oh boy. I knew that's what you were gonna say, man.
And
What did you have for a dredge?
well, I had it was a custom 4-inch, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
And Hookmeister Prospecting,
Okay.
he made it. for me.
Okay.
He built it, and I'd used it 3 times, I believe. And
That's too bad.
yeah, it had an air compressor on it. I was going to, get rebuilt, during the off season, and
Mm-hmm.
that way I'd be able to do a little bit more than long arming.
Yes, that's how I'm kind of looking at it too. I've got the Keene 3-stage, and it's got the T80 air pump on there, and I've got all the mask, the hose, I am like ready to rock.
You got the hose, huh?
I've even got a wetsuit. Problem is I gained like 60 pounds, and I'm only imagining that I'm going to look like a sausage about to split if I jump into the thing. But
yeah, I still got my wetsuit and my
Hey there, Monkey King.
stuff you wear underneath the wetsuit to
Yeah.
make it easier to get on and off. And
I haven't even gotten that far. I've never even worn a wetsuit before, so I'm not even sure where to start.
You got nothing but nose.
I've always jumped in the river with shorts on and gone for it. And when I got cold, hopped out. But
Yeah.
I know once I get under there with air, I'm never going to want to come up. So I'll only put like a certain amount of gas in, and that way I'm forced to come up every now and again.
yeah,
Warm up, lock up my fiance will lock my gas up, so I have to warm up, and she'll give me gas once I warm up a while.
oh yeah.
Monkey, who's this?
That's hold on. It's Stitch.
Yep.
Hello, Stitch.
Hi, Stitch. Look at him. He's so intent.
No, he's so stoic and creepy.
He'll just sit there and stare at you.
I think those two dogs are awesome.
Stare through your soul.
Brrr.
Hey, Monkey King, I need your mailing information. If you
Hey,
could
Zach.
email me.
Smile.
copperowlcoins@gmail.com. Please send me your mailing address.
Who,
I
me?
can't believe I missed that today.
No,
I
Monkey
can't
King.
believe it. We had
Oh,
family
Monkey
over
King.
and stuff and all that, but still, it's such a putz.
Monkey King won the Washington commemorative $50 from Woozy.
Nice.
Brrr.
Growl. 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 No, growl.
Not one.
My dog's like, I'm not even going to bother. Like, I'm just tired.
I can't believe he isn't up with Kira.
I like how the dog makes Will do it first.
Yeah.
Hey, ready?
You weren't smiling this time when you did it.
Woof.
Now we're performing.
Bye. I'm out of here. You woofed at me.
Yeah, anytime I bark at woof.
I'm back.
Oops.
He's like,
He might be serious this time.
I don't know. This one came out beautiful.
Just it makes you wonder if they think, what did you just say to him?
I don't know. What do you what? What? What do you want? What? What I do? What'd you do? What's going on? Who is it? Who is it? Who's here? I don't know, maybe. Look. Oh, he got it. He figured out. Hey, what were the WS? What? What were the WS from the other day?
W's from the other day.
Weir Farms. Hold on.
I wasn't even here.
Let me get these out of the way. These are all my W's. Which one was it? One of these is like perfect condition. It's hard to tell what the that one.
One of them had just a little nick on the neck.
Yeah, it was like a pop mark. Let me pull it out of here. And I found my stapler so I can get rid of these stupid things.
You mean Kira didn't have it?
No.
Oh.
Here it is. Okay. I'm going to take it out of here just so you can see it. And then I'll put staple it back up.
Did you get your coin in from the other night? I forget what it was that you wanted. I
Who are we
forget what it
talking
was.
to? Who are we talking to?
You, American Eagle holder.
Me.
Yeah.
Shmee.
I
What
forget
about me?
we were on a site somewhere, and I was like, "Oh, have him pick out which one he wants and send it to him." And I couldn't remember what you picked. It was something specific you wanted. I forget what it was though.
Oh, that must have been through EC.
No,
Or,
it was
or
Marley.
you-
I think it was T. Maybe at T's.
I don't remember. I remember you telling me to pick something. What was it?
I don't know. You picked out something you said your daughter wanted. It was an ounce silver, but I forget what it was.
Was it this one?
I can't tell what I'm looking at. Oh, the harmonic. Maybe that's what it was. It might have been the harmonic.
I think this is it. But I ended up somehow getting another one.
Yeah.
This one, I'm gonna bring up the scope again because this one's got a lot of milking. See it?
Really?
Yeah. So I was kind of bummed out about that when it came in, but I'm like, well, she won't care because she doesn't give two craps about silver. So she just liked the violins and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, then I got one that doesn't have this stuff on. There it is.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Future. Anyway, so then I got another one somehow that at the store. I picked one up at the store.
Yeah, I remember you saying you had just picked one up at some point, but
yeah, so I picked another one up at the store and it was like mint. Anyway, here's that W. There's that spot on the neck. Right there. Hold on. It's right there.
Yep.
I don't even know if that's a chunk sticking up or it is.
oh yeah.
It's sticking up. It's a cud. Well, anyway, you can see how nice it is. And how shiny. Beautiful. This is probably the best. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, it's a fingerprint. But anyway, this is the best condition one I have so far. Like, with how shiny and ding free.
Huh.
Yeah. So that's that one. That's the top notch one. So yeah. Two of those. The other one you can see some milking on it or whatever. Really? Oh. I was about to say I lost my stapler again. The other one
Stitch
has,
took it.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, my date from last night stole no. But the other one, I think you can see it in here. Yeah, you can see the coloring right there to the right of the words. Let me see if I can tilt it a little bit. Yeah, there's some yellow right by the W.
Yeah,
it's not as good. Nowhere near. But it is also a Weir farm. It just doesn't look as good. You can see it doesn't have the same luster. Yeah, see the crud above the house. You can't see this, right?
yeah. I can see a little. It's hard to tell the
dots above the house.
Yeah.
Oh, the two black. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see them now.
One
right above the house.
One's dark, one's light, and one's dark.
I was going to say the one in the middle almost looks like a cud to me. Like that looks like a
Now, do you
little
see
flake
it?
or something. Yeah.
Right. Let me see if I can find it. The whole coin is kind of like a foggy color compared to the other one.
Huh.
But it's still not bad because it's W. Well, now it gives me 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait, 4, 8, 12.
If thou does not want it, you
27.
may put it in my box.
27 W's found. And then did you see how many S's I found?
A ton.
And what kills me is that they're more rare than W's, yet for some reason they're not valued as high. Here's one.
I think it's just because you don't normally get stuff from West Point.
Here's two.
That's all I can figure.
The one I need in W, I find it in an S. Go figure. And 3. Another Harper's Ferry. I got 3 of those now.
Woohoo!
4.
I won so many of these things that I had no idea they were worth anything more than a quarter. When I first started getting into coins, man, I was like, they were like, oh, and Jeremy, our Partridge Family, you just won a whole set of W blah blah blahs, and I went, oh, give them to so and so. And I had no idea what I was giving. I mean, not that it's a big deal, but I had no idea at all that they were even. They were quarters. They were quarters.
Well, now you know why people were like, "Oh, that's so nice of you."
It's amazing how I jumped up on subs right away when I started giving things away in the beginning, because I had no idea what I was giving away, and I got like 400 subs right away. Then all of a sudden, it's like when I started coming down, I go, "Wait a minute, that's silver. Slow down here. You know, we can give away half ounce here and there, but not, you know, the big ones. Let's calm down a little. That's real pure silver." You know,
this is the worst one compared to the one before it. Look at this. See all the shine. Shine stops halfway up. The bottom looks like poop. But yeah, those are all the S's I found in one and two rolls, two different rolls. So that plus all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Well, it'll take all but one spot of 3 rows. Then I'll only have 4 spots left to find more for that page anyway. I just gotta get more flips before I can flip them up. But yeah, lots and lots of good finds. And tomorrow morning, I'm going back to the bank that had those and pick it up. They had $2,600 in quarters dropped off.
You will not be going there tomorrow.
Oh yes, I'll be out there at that door at 9 a.m. Like,
go ahead.
On
You'll be
Tuesday.
standing there all day.
I'll be grabbing that door handle like this, just ripping it open. Like, give me my quarters.
You'll be
Unpack a
standing
lunch.
there all day, my brother.
Well, I'm going to work right after that, so it'll be literally load the car. I'm taking the car to work tomorrow because it's 55, perfect for the car. Load the trunk up,
He's
burn
still
out
not
of that
getting
parking lot, drifting.
He's not getting it.
No, he's not.
I didn't hear what anyone said.
I said, don't bother going
They
to
said
the
you
bank.
can try tomorrow, but you're not going to succeed.
You
Like
can
what?
stand at that door all day. Tomorrow's a national holiday.
Then I'll definitely be going like this.
Yep.
No, hold on. It's a federal holiday. I don't get the day off.
I don't either. I got to knock doors. So guess what? I'm bugging everybody that is home.
Yeah.
you'll have a bunch of them.
Oh, you could wrap up your week tomorrow.
Yeah, if I had a quota for the week, it would probably be
5.
10 leads in a week, basically
Tomorrow.
2 a day. No, you would think so, but most people are like, no, I just want to hang out. I don't want to talk to you. You could have, you would not believe the people I've talked to that, I mean, I walk up and then say, okay, you look at the window, the bottom frame's falling off. All you have is 3 parts of the frame and then window, just pane of glass, no bottom to it, right? I saw you had a broken window. Would you like, nope. Have you ever got, nope, not interested. I'm like, okay. You have any drafts? Yes.
Are you interested in some Girl Scout cookies?
Yeah. I should take a box with me. Well, I got Girl Scout cookies. If you want to talk about these and your window, you can have one. And they're thin mints, so you better.
If you talk about your windows with me, I'll let you have this.
Yeah, you can have yourself some thin mints.
Be the best $5 you ever spent.
See, I want to knock on a door one time or a brick. What are you doing?
I've earned this today.
I want to knock on a door and like through the Ring doorbell and just be like, "Excuse me, I'm here to get you an estimate on your windows," or
with you.
or something like, "As I was peering in your window, looking at your windows."
Big boy was looking at your windows, and he doesn't miss anything.
Oh. Why are they not up in Kira's room?
Tell him you run a YouTube channel, and it's not weird.
Hello.
Just peering in your windows now.
Look it up, Papa.
Looks like you need some help.
Papa, how you doing?
I'm glad he doesn't make it weird or creepy or anything.
What's that?
No, the big boy voice.
No, adding the voice to Big Boy. He just winked at me. He's like,
Boy, that is the face like you need something.
get her. Get her. Go get her. Get her. Go get her.
He goes, no, she always kicks my butt, so I can't get her.
I have some rolls left I got to try and get. God dang it. Go figure the bank will be closed tomorrow. You ruined my life. You ruined my life by telling me that. It's gone.
Well,
God, that sucks. What could you possibly ever do tomorrow?
Work.
During a board time, everybody's closed.
But he's not.
Did Scott Teskey get you a mailing address?
Yes, I already got his package ready. I got everybody.
Okay.
I want to be. I'm gonna.
He's
Everybody's
going to the
package.
mailbox tomorrow too.
Go ahead and go to the mailbox. You can get mail if you left it in there from Saturday. Because they will
I
not be
got that
delivering
today.
tomorrow.
I want to say how proud I am of myself. I actually got 2 packages that needed to go out tomorrow, ready, and sure as shit, they're closed. This is the fastest I've ever had anyone's stuff ready to go the night they bought it, and
Yeah, let's put the camera down on the floor.
your box ain't full.
Close enough.
But if you want me to close it up right now, you let me
Well,
know.
I'm waiting for the
I'll close it up
coin
right now.
the coin from John.
It's closed. That's it. We're taping it up.
The coin from John.
Oh, well, then why you tell me to point at the... Do you see all this room? Do you see how much room is in here? We got
my
all kinds of room for more 3D prints. Or more of these. Where did I put them? More of these. More of these.
Yeah, I'll take some of those.
Where's the big honker? Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Hold on. More of these. Which... on the top. Oh, that's...
Yeah, make sure those get buried good and low in the box.
Yeah, well, they're down
Mine's
there. This is so goofy.
But I love it.
Talk about an epic failure of scale.
I am going to find a way to mount that on something and serve a boiled egg to the wife in it.
All you need is a little strip of Velcro or the double sticky tape.
Yeah.
We have some double sticky tape.
You're just gonna be like, that's where you're gonna put your single deviled eggs. What else?
I found me something today I'm going to try to pour. I don't know whether it's going to work or whatever.
What's that? Oh, here we go.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Wow,
I'm going to try to pour that.
that would look nice.
Is the cape one piece?
Yeah, it's all one piece.
Okay. That's actually better. That'd be cool, man. I can't wait to see how your stuff comes out for sure, man. I love it.
Is that gonna get destroyed?
No, this gets pressed into the sand.
He just uses that stuff to make the mold.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
And then
I still
pours
get
the
told
silver into the
extra-
sand.
W quarter I got in a package was a mistake, and then told to keep it. I'm missing only 5. Most 2019. You got him. How do you? Who? What? You got him.
I'm going to show you something, John. I'm going to see what you think of this one.
For a split second, I thought he was showing you his shirt. got up and he like kind of aimed his shirt at the camera for a split second. I thought he was showing you his sports shirt.
This was back from God, I don't even know how long ago. It was my grandmother's.
Oh, the dangly things.
Now it looks like the damn thing's alive.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's
But-
hanging.
And
If
happy
you look,
to see it.
it's just being hung on by these. It's just balanced, but see how thin it is? I mean, that could be poured out of silver, I would think, pretty easily. As long as you were to balance it, it should do the same thing.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
I think I would
a
leave
few
the,
ounces.
I would just do the shell.
Well, yeah, but no, I mean, I'd want the whole thing silver. You know what I mean? I'd want it all. I want to keep this original one. You know what I mean?
Right.
But what I'd want to do is pour it. I'd like to make it in copper and silver.
Mm-hmm.
But-
The thin part, you have to do a lot of venting
Yeah,
to get the silver or the
so
copper.
you have like little sprues everywhere and stuff.
Yeah, or on the edge.
Yeah,
You mound the one half of the flask.
yeah,
Mound the dirt up in it.
Yeah.
And press it down in there.
Yeah.
Clean out around the edges, and then vent through the bottom of the shell,
Yeah.
like with a toothpick, and
Yeah.
put a half dozen or so vents,
yeah.
maybe 8 of them. That way,
Reload.
when you pour it in with silver, it would still flow, and the vents keep it from backing up
Right.
on the
Right.
thin stuff.
I'd rather have a little bit coming through than a little extra
Yeah,
coming through than
you'll
not
have a
enough.
little extra come through on the
Right.
vents, and all you do is just nip that off.
And it would be a 3-part piece. You know what I mean? Like I would pull these off and make them in
Right.
3 parts. But I think it would be cool. I've always wanted to do that. I've had this thing since I was really little kid.
Yeah, a big red bullion showed a venting on something like that was thin that he did the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. I've seen people do them. I just never seen them do it with the balanced things on them.
oh yeah, that'd be a little more difficult, but it could be done.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Really,
I mean, like I said, if you pour it in
they
3
did
pieces-
it in that, so it's got to be able to be done.
Oh yeah, this is old. I mean, it's not like plastic injection of the nowadays. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
48 years old and I've had that since I was a baby. It was my father's before me, so my guess is it must have been, what do they call that? It's not even really regular plastic. They call it something. I can't even remember what it's called. But lucite or something? Is it lucite?
Yeah,
What's that stuff called? Like from the 40s or 30s or 40s?
yeah, there was lucite and bakelite.
Yeah, I think it's something like that anyway. You know, it's super lightweight, but it's like if I can pour it in 3 small sections, figure it out and get that done. The actual attachment part would be, you know, you just got to find the balance spot and then literally hook a loop to it. So I don't know. It'll be a neat project to try at some point when I figure it out, but
Yeah,
I've got to get my wedding rings done first, then a couple other little projects, then that'll come once I get more into the detail stuff. I'm still trying to figure out, do I want to pour wedding rings or do I want to make the wedding bands and then just, you know, and then just solder them together, you know, like
right.
that would be the easier way, but I don't know. I'd really love to pour them. I would love to have a design, have everything I want in there and be able to pour it and have it, you know, even if it meant getting a mold made professionally so that it was made, you know, to
Right.
do it that way. Even
It's all
3D.
yours. Neat.
I know a person that could make a mold for you.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
like 3D even.
even 3D.
Yeah.
My kids can make molds. I mean, they just leave their,
Yeah.
they're out for a couple days.
Sandwich under the bed, you know.
That's why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I figure I've got a celebratory beer in me today.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. That's really congrats about that. That's really cool. I couldn't honestly tell you what the highest amount of likes I've had was. I know I get excited every time I do anything live and people show up. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty new to it.
Yeah, I can't believe I picked up 16 subs and I haven't even started my channel yet.
Did I do it yet? I thought I did it already yet, but let me just check just to make sure.
Oh, you probably did. I had one sub that's been sitting there that was probably Will under my old name.
Nope. I actually wasn't subscribed because you didn't have any videos. So it was like, oh, okay, I can't subscribe because
you can.
Shh.
No, I never published.
Shh. No, I just never thought to because you're like, I'm never going to have a channel. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm already subscribed. Yep. 18.
But as soon as you switched it and I was able to see your name, I did that today. I was like, blink.
Yeah, I mean, I just put that in this morning and actually posted it, and by this afternoon it was already up. Shocked me because now I got to try and figure out what I'm going to do, and then even after I do that, I got to figure out how to post and all that stuff.
The posting part's really pretty easy. I mean, what are you looking to do what are you looking to do?
I probably will start with, maybe with the new puppy, him and her and my other female dog. They like to play tug of war and stuff, and they jump around. It's funny as hell.
People love that stuff. That's for sure. I mean, that's broad across the board.
And maybe, if I get some quarters, maybe I'll just do a video showing some quarters doing it. I mean, the $50 here, they're just horrible.
Yeah.
Up here in Amarillo.
You could always do a nice show about trains, get Will going.
And this is for American Eagle Hoarder.
You have no idea. I have an old electric steam engine that I got from my grandfather. And it literally, like, you fill it with water, you plug this thing in, it heats up, and it's like, and it starts spinning the wheel, which then spins the other thing, which then turns like a saw blade thing. But on top is this whistle and stuff. Wee, 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 wee. I mean, it is like high pitched, like a dog whistle. It's gonna piss them off something fierce. I can't wait to get that thing out of storage and play with that. I'll do it on live. Be like, oh, I got something for you. Wee.
I just gotta make sure that I'm there when that happens.
Yeah, definitely. I'll let you know, like email you or something when it's about to happen.
Oh yeah. Gotta do that.
My grandfather now, I think back to the times where I would come and visit and I'd be like, Grandpa, can we go to the basement and play with the steam engine? And I now seem to remember as an adult him doing something along the lines of, and I now realize that I'm sure I gave the guy a headache every single time I'd come visit him because I just wanted to hear that thing scream for, as long as it would.
Yep.
And I now realize that's why he only put a little bit of water in. So it was about 5 minutes of running, and then it would be like, no water left. Sorry.
It only works for a little bit.
Yeah. I made the mistake of filling that sucker right up pretty close, and that thing went forever and a day. It was ridiculous.
Anybody seeing this?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh no! It cleaned my nose.
Tip your head back.
Took the dark spots right out from under my eyes. It was like I was a new Benji.
I can see now.
Yeah. Look at all my tan is gone.
Dr. Pickle's Miracle Serum.
I look like a New Englander. Not like I'm from Florida anymore.
Look at this. This is crazy.
Now, what do the guys who scream about you cleaning your coins say about this stuff?
Ah!
No, and I mean, well, I have a buddy who is usually a screamer about it, but I saw him using it the other day, and it was the MS-70 stuff. That's the only reason I'm asking. Like, is it acceptable through the coin community to use it now?
I would doubt it, but I don't care because these are ones I plan on keeping.
So this is for your own personal. This is how you'd like to see them as clean. And
do you see the year?
Yep.
54. So
Yeah.
These are to, what is the word? Commemorate, maybe?
Yep.
My dad, my mom. More so my dad because he was into coins, whereas my mom had a couple, but she didn't really care. She
Right.
just had some. She just knew she had some. Well, that was the extent of it. She just didn't really get into. I like this part. Just cleans it right up. Just clean that hair. All those dreadlocks he had. But yeah, just I'm doing this for me. These are going to stay in the collection for a while. If I did sell them, it would only be because I need the money to save my house, pay a doctor bill, or something crazy. But these are ones that having a few 54s or a tube of them is not going to make or break.
Yeah.
Anything. So come on, clean it up. Clean up. Let's see here. Get your squeaky bald head. Your fat cheeks and your gizzard neck.
Hey, watch it.
Get that gizzard neck. Why is that? Is that toned? Is that what that is? I don't know. I'll be right back.
If you grow your hair out on the backside like that, you could be Tasman Benji.
There we go. Drop down the glasses. How y'all doing?
Yes, yes, show off your baldness.
Gotta get that part whistle in there.
Look at that. Oh wait, I don't know if you can see this, but
I'll tell you, that night we were just rolling, with that. I gotta say, that was at the end of a long, frustrating day. That was exactly what I needed. A couple weeks ago, that was just
that morning. I woke up the next morning and I was still laughing.
you know why? It was because it was the first day that I brought in your buddy.
Yes, sir.
And he's got a creepy look about him. He just like, well, you can't see my face, but he's just like,
I think it's when you had him saying something like, "We little smooch."
yes,
No.
Just give us a little kiss. Just a little smoochy spooch. Just a little.
Don't be bashful.
Don't be bashful.
I won't tell nobody.
Don't be scared.
Oh, don't make me beg now. Guess who?
Did you say beg or blink?
Don't make me beg now. It's off of the actual show. He calls.
Yeah.
He's like, get your fat ass back here. He's talking about Chris. He calls him. He's like, guess who? He's like, sorry for leaving you so many messages. Just lonely, I guess. Wait for the paper boy to bring me some good news. So last night, well, I was with my lady friend there. We were watching John Wick, and the phone rang, and I'm like, guess who? And she goes, what? I said, you haven't seen it? You have no idea what show I'm talking about? She goes, no. So I said, hold on. Whipped up YouTube, and I played it. And then I said, watch. Well, I'm going to back this movie up. I'm going to say it again, and you're never going to be able to see this part of the movie the same again. And she goes, all right, fine, go. And so I did it, and she goes, Jesus. But she was laughing pretty hard, too. So it was totally worth it. Guess who?
Dude, when we do that, when we're talking and we do that and everybody starts laughing, and anybody that's in the chat goes, I think that's who we lost. What's her name last night? I forgot her name. The one that kept saying, "I just got out of the shower."
Oh yeah, the
Hardcore Copper.
hardcore copper.
Yeah, and all of a sudden she was gone after she said, I have brain cells I'm never going to get back." And then next thing you know, she was gone.
I told you she says that all the time. You guys, whoever it was like, I've never heard her say that. I'm like, she says it every time she's on any start of any stream. Oh, I can't. I just got out of the shower and I'm all wet. It's like her punchline.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know.
Sorry.
I was trying to. I can't. It's like, well, come on up in the chat and join us.
Yes, come on up now.
Maybe she was intimidated because there was too many of us.
Oh.
Nah, I find that hard to believe that we could have.
This one came out really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Compared to how dirty this thing was.
No, they should have put Franklin made in with the glasses like that, like he used to wear.
Little round his spectacles, you mean?
Yep. That should have been on the coin.
I want to ship Partridge. Where'd he go?
I'm right here.
He's up.
He
He's up top.
disappeared. He's like, I don't want you to see my face anymore. But anyway, I got some coins to show you right here.
Yes,
That's pretty funny.
Peekaboo.
I see you.
Oh boy.
Oh, I totally dare him to be in his wedding and be like, I do.
Oh, geez.
Oh boy, I don't know.
You better practice on that voice now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty bad, man. I tried to tell Megan one time what was going on. I'm like, she's like, what am I hearing? And I'm like, oh, they're all doing this voice. It's like, and she's like, that's not what it sounds like. I'm like, well, I can't do it, but I'm just saying,
Neither can we.
The bad thing is you're going to get to that moment and you're not going to do it, but you're going to hear it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Are you ready?
What would these guys say?
113 new.
Ready?
That looks like a chonker.
Oh my.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just wondering, but where the newspaper boy was. Haven't seen a newspaper in a couple days. Wondering if he ever gonna come back. Yes, who? Sorry to leave you so many messages. Just lonely here, thinking about the muscly on paper boy. Wishing he'd come by and bring me some good news. Where are you? Oh, you're starting to piss me off, you little piglet son of a bitch. Oh,
Call me. So now, every time she watches that part, it'll be, guess who? So, real quick, I'm going to have to bring this down again. I'm sorry, but you're going to get nauseated by the crappy camera work here. But picked up a tube of S-proofs.
Wow.
Only 2 of them are 70. Yeah, 70s.
Mm.
And then the rest are all, dang it.
68, right?
Ah.
Yep.
Guess what? All 68s.
Too bad they weren't all 70s.
I know, or all 68s, one of the two. It would have been nice to have an entire tube of them. I was hoping it was going to be more of these than there are, but whatever. Those are just I paid way too much for them, but whatever. So then I went to the store and picked up a bunch of really nice coins. And they
That's
had these sitting there.
Wow, nice walkers.
Check them out.
Very nice.
Wait.
Those are super shiny.
They're AUs.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Those are pretty.
He's been working hard on shining those up.
No, I haven't. At least
I
they're just all shiny. And then after I saw those, there was more of them.
They were born that way.
They were born shiny and clean. So then I was now. There's a certain someone here that sold me this many beautiful Benjis. I'll let it. There it is.
All right, I'll put you back in bed.
He's got to walk away now. So he sold me these 58s. He had bought a bunch. I bought a tube of them. Minus 1 or 2 was the 62.
One.
Okay, so he got 19 58s, and I bought 10 of them. And I was like, man, those are really shiny. Those are really pretty. I love them, blah, blah, blah. So I bought these, right? And then after I bought these, I was like, I really want a full tube of them because I'm already halfway there. And he's like, I'm not selling them. No way. Okay. So then I was like, fine. So I went to the store. Let me push these this way. And then I went to the store and I found these. Now, right off the rip, you can tell by if you're looking at this. Where is it? There, you can see the gap. There, up there. There's the new ones that I picked up. There's the older ones that I got from Brian. You can see the difference in the shininess. Right?
Where you going?
Which one was it? This one. Trying to get the right angles here. Oh, there we go. I don't know. They're just much shinier than the ones he had, and I didn't think that could be possible because I thought his were like fantastic. They're close, but they're still not. They're not the same. But anyway, now I have 15 of them. That was it. Just dumb little story. But I got them for. I think I paid less for these shinier ones than I did for Brian's. But they only had 5. I really wanted to get 5 more, and then would have had a full tube.
Nice.
And then I found all these as well while I was there. All these Benjis. These were
A lot of Benjis.
60. I think it was 60 all the way. No, 52.
I think I've got like 4 or 5 Benjis, 6 Benjis maybe. That's it.
53, 3 52s, 53. Wait, there's another 52. Okay, now we got some 54, 54, 54, 54, 57. Oh, and that's it. Those are the only ones they had that were 54s and 57s.
Hey, those are in great shape.
I know, right?
Really, though. Really nice shape. Hardly a touch on them.
Yeah. So I'm just keeping them all together because they're all from the same, I'll say the same collection. They had more, and I was going to buy them all, but I was like, I don't want to spend that much. So I bought all the Benjis, all the 5 out of this, and all these walkers. And then on top of that, I'm just going to do this again for this part. All of these. Which is
Are those reverse proof?
no.
I'd love a reverse proof.
Is the reverse proof? Hold on. What am I thinking?
That would be shiny. The background would be foggy.
Oh, okay.
That's reverse proof. The field is shiny. Then this is cameoed. That's a regular proof. So it'd be the reverse.
Yeah.
See, I kind of like that the way it is. Actually, I don't know if it's maybe I like it better that way than reverse.
That's the same coin, but it's all the same. Like it's all.
Well, see, that's what I mean. I guess I have a couple of those like that.
I like
And then,
these.
and then I have a couple where the Indian itself and the buffalo look, not as shiny. They're not
These are
shiny. I
kinda
shouldn't say
cool.
that they're shiny, but they're whiter. Lighter.
I was gonna do a game with these. I wanted to do a game with these where like I would either sell 1 or 3.
Games are
4 or
fun, but you
5.
got to have 15, 20 people. And if you have 15, 20 people and it'll flop around a few times, people will spend some money and have a good time. If you only got 4 or 5 people, I'm broke, dude.
Yeah.
I'm broke. It won't be fun. It won't be fun playing games with me.
Well, like that's why I figured I would do a game with one thing.
Yeah.
Like just one or 2,
Yeah.
if there's not a lot of people, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I got
Speaking
lucky
of-
the other day when I got that one and won it, and I told him to send it to you. That was my one, just to see if I had luck at all that day, and I got it. I was like, woohoo!
Woohoo.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen often. Like most of the time, the games are,
What's funny today is I did a test race because Copper had added me to his stream, or at least my page to his stream while I did the race for that limited edition set. Well, before I started it, I just hit go with 10 seconds on the clock to test it.
You don't want to hear this, Brian.
Oh, he already told me.
JC Likes Pam won first. I did it 3 times. JC Likes Pam won the first 10-second round. Then, hold on, let me think of who.
Me.
Yeah, then Brian, and then Copper.
Full of crap is this one.
And that was the 10-second round, so it really didn't matter. But just to see who would have won if I had done the 10-second round, and that was the order in which they won. They would have won.
and that was in the races.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't.
You can mess with the races. You can get them to give you a boost and stuff. It's a matter of when you watch them enough, you'll see that like one way to do it, for instance, whatever they type your name into as in the game. So let's say they put AEH 1, okay? And then you have AEH 2. If you write, and again, this isn't guaranteed, but I've seen it happen and I've tried it a few times and it's worked for me. Not to win, but just to see if I went from way back to all of a sudden boosted a little forward, right?
Yeah.
If you put AEH 1, go, man, hey, blah, 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 whatever you want to do, but it's got the words to what's typed up in there, and you hit enter. Also, certain symbols, exclamation marks, question marks, things like that. If you add certain ones, you only get a little boost. All other times, if you get it just right, all of a sudden your guy is going to move forward really fast. I've never won anything with it, but I've been in the way back and figured, well, there's no way I'm winning. Let's see if this works, and tried it out, and it will give boost to them. It's sometimes, I don't know if it decides who wins or loses, but it can definitely give you an edge.
I think that's all coincidental.
Could be.
Because they're not tying that to the stream. It's just a website. That website has no idea what you're saying in the chat. Like it's not.
Maybe
they took it from the chat and they're using it off of YouTube or StreamYard's chat.
Yeah,
copying over. They're just hand typing the words in. So that's all.
That's
you
true.
just got extremely
Maybe, yeah.
lucky because there's no link between the two websites.
Huh.
There's no tying them up together. It is absolute chance. You got extremely lucky with those.
Oh, I guess I didn't win. It was more of a boost. Ooh, what do we got there?
That looks like a gold bar.
Is that
Well,
gold?
it's a I would call it a fake gold bar. What it is the computer finger pins
Oh,
and just been melted down with borax.
so it's real gold though, right? That's
Well,
it. Those finger pins have gold in
Yeah,
them.
they have some gold in it, but well, I use that in when I make up my my own formula for bronze.
Yep.
I add this into it. With,
Have you seen the guys who chemically bring that
with
down to be
copper?
pure?
They have, but it takes quite a bit to refine it down to pure.
Wow.
But I take this and I add it to my copper and aluminum.
Yep.
And add this in,
Wow.
and that's where my bronze pours I call Wolf Gold.
Yep.
That's where I get the quote gold part from.
Ah, there you go. That's pretty cool.
But I'll pick up, a bar of that or something off of eBay. Cost me, well, if I hit them right, I get it about $20
Wow.
for that bar.
Wow.
It's a little expensive, but it's not that bad.
Not if it has gold in it.
When,
It's
when
not
you pour
expensive.
with it, it comes out with a sheen that,
Yeah.
they it's my own version of that, what they call the Nordic gold.
Yeah.
It comes out with a sheen that'll outshine Nordic gold.
Right. Well, the nice thing is it's your collaboration of
of metal.
percentages. So
Mhm.
whatever you decide, you call it yours because someone else may have brass, someone may else have copper or whatever. But once you make your own alloy, it's your
Yeah.
own alloy. If you keep it the same, you
Mhm.
know, it's all worth something to somebody. You know what I mean? So it's.
Oh yeah.
I've just watched a lot about those computer fingers there getting brought down in chemicals, and it pulls all the gold off, and they shake it around and they put it through the filter and it turns green,
Mhm.
and then they do that again and they shake it up and they take all the solids out. At that point, they test it and they make sure there's no gold coming up in the actual liquid from before. Then they go over and they take that and they add, God, what is it? Salt, like salt
nitric-
almost.
Yeah, there's nitric acid and some other
Yeah,
stuff.
and they put it in and they drop it in and they shake that shit around. And next thing you know, it's like literally pulling up all this stuff into like what looks like gunk almost.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just surprising to me. All of a sudden, it's like it goes from being a green liquid to all back into solids, and it's almost clear. And they test it for gold. Oh, just a little bit of gold left in there. Let's do it again. And they refine it down one more time. This time they put the gold strip in. Nothing. Not a drop of gold in there. So they take it all out, take the chunks out. That means the chunks of the gold. Then they hit that with a torch, melts down, and it's perfect 24 karat gold.
Yeah.
C-Rips, S-Rips, I think it's called
Street
S-Rip.
Rip. Yeah.
He's one of them that does it. I enjoy watching that. Again, I don't watch them all the time, but man, I'll get hooked on that channel every now and again going,
Mm-hmm.
I've thrown so many computers away over the years, and I'm thinking,
Oh,
I've thrown so much stuff
computers
away.
and dead cell phones and everything else.
Oh, I was telling them I think it was these guys earlier, I don't know, the other day. I remember using nickels in my slingshot
Mhm.
because it sounded better than we're using a rock. But how many of those things did I go through, and how many of them were cool nickels and cool dimes? And it was so dumb. I was just an idiot. I was an absolute idiot. Nobody taught me about coins till this year. Somebody
Mhm.
said to me, "Hey, you should go over to these channels and learn about silver." And I went, "Oh, I don't know. I've never really thought about it." Wow. And I've been hooked ever since. Other than that, if someone had taught me at 12 years old, hey, pay attention soon. Silver is going to mean something to you. Gold.
Mhm.
I would have been like, by now, I'd be raking in the money.
Well, I remember, and it's probably been about 8 years, but heck, I used to get buy sodas and whatever in the
Yep.
soda machine, and get your little change back. And there for a while, I was on a streak of getting war nickels, and I knew
Oh, yeah.
nothing about them being so much silver. They're just a war nickel, and I'd hang on to them for about 6 months, and I'd get rid of them.
I went as far as to take all the silver quarters. Like I could hear the difference in them. I knew it was silver, and I could see it. So I would always separate it in my pocket. But I have this tendency to play drums in my pocket. So each pocket I have just a separate amount of change. So one's the hi-hat, one's the snare. In my head, that's how I work. And then at the end of the day, I'd go to have a pack of cigarettes, and I didn't want to spend the silver stuff because I thought that's got to be worth something eventually. But when I was smoking, it didn't matter. I needed a pack of cigarettes, and I'd grab whatever out of my pockets and I'd spend it.
Yeah.
And then I found out years later that, boy, you guys are getting rid of silver quarters for more than a pack of cigarettes almost. So,
Oh, yeah.
on a side note, It does work on proofs, by the way.
It does.
It's,
Nice.
It brightened this one up pretty good. This was dull as hell.
Yeah.
Not no more.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm good. I had a couple of proofs that I'll use it on.
Now I don't see under a microscope. Like this one has scratches on it, so whatever. But I have one more I want to try it on. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
That's
Remember
approved.
that you sent me an S that looks similar to that.
That's supposed to be a proof.
Wow.
Hold on.
Hmm.
I mean, it looks really That part looks pretty ugly. It's like someone put a cigarette out on it and spilled their soda on top of that, and then
stomped it, and a cat turd rolled in.
yeah, and then the car rolled over it once, but it was soft pavement because it was hot out, so it didn't ruin the coin too much. But got a little oil on there from there, and
And went in
Mark
fire.
descriptive there.
you know what I was surprised by? That I was surprised that my feet were almost the same size as that giant project that we had worked on. I was like looking at this thing, expecting it to be like 4 times the size of my feet. And it's so not. It's like, it looks like it should be. Like on your camera, this looks giant,
Mm-hmm.
But then if you put a feet there, right, you realize these are actually bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not bigger, but you know what I mean? Like, also figured out a way we might be able to get away with making these smaller, not smaller in size, but we're going to have to make the skulls and these things bigger. But we can also, because you made this so thick, we can sink them into it. So we can make them bigger. The skulls can look different because the skulls will actually drop down into the ground a little more too, but they'll be way bigger. They only have to like double in size. Maybe not even double. Because looking at those feet prints, they're only about, I don't know, they're damn cute skulls, man. I just hate feeling like, I killed a bunch of infants for that silver.
Hmm.
You'll get over it.
You ever find a treasure chest so luxurious you had to kill a bunch of babies?
That would just make me feel terrible. I wouldn't much want to be a pirate anymore.
Found that in a little, mystery ball toys and whatever.
Oh yeah.
I might try to make one of those rounds with the Impress Iron Man in it.
Oh, there you go. Hey, I don't know if have you seen one of these done? Or is it still stuck to the fridge? Yeah. My kids came home with this.
No.
You picked up a sub.
And it's like, I think these all come apart. So it's got like lettuce, and it's got the buns and the hamburger. And then this little piece goes onto it, and then it just suction cups to the, wherever, the computer or whatever.
Huh.
Whoops. Now it's on stuck to my
Suction cups right to
Right to the microphone.
But it'd be kind of funny as a pour. You do like almost like toned silver.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever seen the Oreo cookie I did.
Yes, he was showing. Is that the silver one?
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw him saying he was doing a Oreo cookie for. I don't know if it was for you or not, but it was an Oreo cookie 3D print.
pizza guy. It didn't work on this one, unfortunately.
But so you did a silver pour of one of those though.
Yeah, a little miniature Oreo.
That's awesome.
See if I can.
Yeah, we didn't. We were unsuccessful with this one.
Oh, really?
So
Didn't do it?
apparently there is a limit into which they can brighten.
Okay.
This
So
is beyond, this is
Lemon
past,
juice.
this is past that limit. So
So you got the citrus oil out.
no.
I mean, it's not going to hurt it any more than it already is at this point.
Yeah, I'm just leaving it. Because it actually has a cool there it is, a cool blue to it.
Mm.
A little blue to it. It's just gonna go back into the fray of coins to go, given away or whatever. I'll just use it when I find a silver in the next box or the rest of this box. Or I've got 2 boxes every week now from Citizens, the same bank where I got.
Oh, now did you just antique it to make it look black?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was I can get the finger.
From there, I thought he had a picture of an Oreo cookie.
That's what he did. It's an Oreo cookie, but it's a silver pour.
Yeah, I cast it in 3 parts.
That's
nice.
cool. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. I'll tell you though, it's those details. If you start pulling the Oreo details and stuff, if you can do that, you can put it on a ring. You could put it on whatever, because it's those small details that aren't very big. They're not very long. They're not. But if you can get just the right pressure to keep them without squishing them,
Yeah.
that's what I need to try to do with my rings. I got to figure out a way to do it that way so that we're not just I don't want just a plain ring. I'm trying to make her a beautiful ring. So if anybody knows of people with lots and lots of knowledge in this area that love to hear people ask them lots and lots of stupid questions, just send them my way. Because I am full of them.
There's 2 ways that I know of: pour and grind. Like,
What'd you say?
Try and mold it into the shape you want, and then
And then pour
lightly
that.
finagle or grind it like a really, really, really tiny Dremel to get it, fixed up to where you need it.
Yeah.
Or pour a big thick ring and literally whittle it away with a grinder.
Yeah.
Those
That's
are
also a possibility. I'm hoping to mold our rings either with 3D print or whatever, and then try to get as much finished detail as we can. I don't mind, buffing down some of it to get rid of little bits. But what I'm hoping is we can end up with a nice design in there, and it doesn't have to be crazy. I just want it. I want it to be unique to us.
Yeah, custom.
And just says that I made it. You know what I mean? It's not that hard to melt gold and put it in a thing. It's a matter of, maybe the way to do it. I thought about also, I might want to go to graphite. Maybe if I talk to a company that does graphite pours for rings, maybe they'd make me a graphite pour exactly what I want. I just have to pour the gold into it.
That's pretty cool.
Nice school.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Miggs has this one now.
Miggs has? What is that? And is that also silver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
I like the cracks in the skull on that one. It looks cool.
12.4 ounces silver.
Wow.
That's pretty big.
That's worth a couple bucks.
Yeah, I traded Miggs that for 2 shibby coins and 3 ounces of silver.
I have not gotten myself into the shibby coins yet. I just can't seem to like them.
Yeah, well, the wife is
What are
a
they?
big Harry Potter fan.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And I got her 2 of the Harry Potter shibbies.
Yeah.
Are those the coins that are just shaped like a person or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
kinda like
kind
in
of
the
look like
box.
a South Park characters, really.
Yes. They're kind of like a flat 2D, not like 3D, but like a 2D. And yeah, a lot of people love them, especially like the Harry Potter ones. Now I could see those. I see like Harry Potter, Star Wars ones. Those would be kind of funny to own Darth Vader and Chewie and Yoda and stuff. But oh, nice.
Yeah. Believe it or not, that's out of fondant molds, the little rubber molds.
Oh yeah.
And I poured the silver into it. Of course, the mold melts away.
Yeah.
But I've done a few of those little unicorns.
So you pour direct right into the mold itself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Will should have one of those.
I wouldn't mind trying a wood mold too. I've heard wood molds, if you do it with the right wood, can
Mhm.
really be really unique.
Yeah. Now the first time you pour it is, fairly smooth, fairly, same. But if you take and just pour, dump that one out and pour into it again,
Yeah.
it picks up the where the wood kind of charcoals
Yep.
type thing. Picks up a rough pattern off of that.
Oh,
Turtle pattern or whatever you want to call it.
right.
Turtle shell pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And actually,
It'd almost
people
be like
put
scales.
second or third pours into it, as
Yeah.
far as for making that kind of pattern.
I'm just watching Partridge, just like looking at everyone's screen with your eyes. So I'm like,
Yeah, you can see the reflection of my glasses.
no, I can see your eyes going bink, 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 bink.
Oh,
I'm like, all right, what's he doing? He's doing
I'm over here measuring. I wish your thing came in like inches, so I could measure on my end and go, this is this many inches, this is that many inches. Slide this over 2.5 inches this way down to the right.
So what I'm gonna do?
Over.
What I'm
then-
going to do is I'm going to make 3 more of the little, just the coin holders.
The what?
The coin holders,
Yeah.
the behind the skulls. 3 of those, and I'm going to make them, like I said, on this, like this. I'll give them a small flat base to attach them to.
Yeah.
I'm going to print them out until I get it to where the 3 coins will fit in them perfectly.
Where are you going?
Once I have that, then I can take those 3 coin slots, peel them off of this thing in the digital world, peel them,
Yeah.
lift them up, and move them back over to that. Move those 3 out of the way and put these right there, and then all I got to do is
Well,
sink them in there the right way.
I'll tell you, this right here, I can take an ounce that's in a capsule,
Yeah.
and if I just push it a little bit, I can get it in there, but it holds it. I mean, it holds it. I would say to just make this slightly wider wouldn't even have to be much, and I bet your capsule would slide right in, no problem. The biggest issue is separating everything.
That's what I'm talking about, just separating.
Yeah, these fit.
But I
everything
need to have-
really, just the separation.
Hold on, because I can't describe it. I can only just show you. Yeah, like it's in my head.
See
It's
what
like
I'm doing,
me trying
guys?
to draw.
See how this is working.
I can't. Hold on. 22, either 22 or 200.
2.274 ounces of bronze.
Whoa.
Here we go.
I'm totally debating on trying to cut the back of that thing too. I think it may work, man. The more I look at it, the more it looks like it's separated those hinges and everything. Basically, the way you have it set up will fit anything that I need it to fit, really. The only difference really has to be the skulls have to be enlarged. That one on the right would have to come over and tilt towards the shovel. It's that simple. That one on the right has to go slide over to the shovel. And then the one in the middle just moves over to where the one on the right was, and we'd be good to go. Really wouldn't be that difficult. As far as the size-wise goes, like how you wouldn't even have to make them much more than just a tiny speck bigger, because it'll fit a 1 ouncer in there, no problem. That's all I need to fit in there. It's just a
You
matter
see
of
how I moved these over?
right, so that you can see where the
Now, this is assuming that coin is only that big, but it's not. It actually sticks out with the capsule.
yeah.
Coin is probably this big.
Yeah.
So there, I mean, technically,
I can get one out if you want to see what
Hold on.
it looks like with the one with a capsule in it.
because if I do this, you can see what it looks like. I've got this gap for
Yeah.
this thing all the way at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like almost, I should
Yeah.
say. It's almost to the bottom. I got it to where the edges, that edge right there,
Yeah.
is the same as this edge. So it's enough material, it's not going to break. Now I can take this whole thing, this and this, and I can
Just sink it right into the sand, right?
I can put it all the way through there, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, if you
I don't-
sink it down a little, the skulls we're going to have to make bigger than what they are here.
I already did.
But not a lot.
There are bigger. Do you notice you can't, like, you're seeing this?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I'm looking. Yeah.
Let me do this here. I've already made these bigger. These are much bigger than they were.
So the skulls are about the same size as the footprint, right?
They're
The inner is same size as the inner footprint. I mean, not the outer mark, but the inner one.
like this. These.
Yeah, the inner ones though. You know how it gives layers. The inner one is where your actual foot would be.
The inner one.
Yeah, like when I'm looking at this, I see like the inner footprint, and then I see 3 or 4 layers around it, almost like the sand, like when you press into the
Oh,
sand.
that's yeah. The
It's
3
just
lines around it are just
Yeah.
it just does that to keep
Oh,
everything
okay.
in. So the inside of that is the width of the. So like, the line goes around it and then around it again and around it a third time.
Gotcha.
It always does that around everything. It does it. It doesn't matter what it is. So those 3 lines are not like it gradually getting wider. That is the footprint. That's the whole width of it right there.
Right.
So like I've made these skulls big enough to hide this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can tell they're way higher. Look at your look at your
Yeah. Because I can see all of these things.
they're
So
way
the skulls
smaller
mean-
on yours.
If you went up a third from what you were before, then those are going to be perfect. I'm
These are
sure.
much bigger. These
Yeah.
are way bigger.
And as far as your one on the right, the coin guy on the right there, if you could take that whole thing and tilt it towards the shovel, I think we'd solve most of my problem right there. Because it's just the center of the coins, the center mass part of the coins right there in the middle is touching all the way at both sides. So if that was tilted out this way, that would give me more than enough room to slide that other one over a little, and you'd find that it'd be perfect. And that one has the AEH on there, built on there, right?
God dang it.
Yes, it does.
No, don't take it off. I want it on there for sure.
No, he just copied and pasted it.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure he puts it on the final one he does, because that's I think that's a cool ass idea right there.
You okay?
God dang it.
Yeah, it's like almost midnight, Byron. Are you okay? She just fell.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Just got an
Dang it.
email from Avercurt. He had caught some part of the stream where we had picked his name for one of the 4 silvers, and he wasn't there.
Oh,
He said, "I heard that I won. Here's my address." And I'm like, "Bad news, buddy."
you won if you were there.
Yeah. I made no secrets of it. I advertised it that way, and that's the way we did it. A little bit of a faux pas at the end, but it worked out the way it should have. So, no complaints.
Yeah, if you like, that's why I say that I agree with in the chat when it comes to the big silvers. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people might not do that, but
Yeah, and I very rarely do that. If I want it to be something that you've got to be present, I'll just do that exclamation GAW giveaway through the stream bot. But for something like that, I mean, I advertised it for the comment, and that was one of my main strategies to get people there for the long term. And when I looked at the analytics on it, once we hit 50 people, we had 50 people for hours. It was so cool.
That's awesome.
What's John Wolf got?
Oh, that's that dredge that I did have.
Oh, okay.
I want to get mine in the water so bad I can taste it. Mine's like 25 feet from me right now, sitting in my garage, and it's like calling my name nightly.
Oh, calling you.
It is. It's like, Jeremy, stick me in the water and let me suck. Come on. Let me show you what I can do.
Yeah. Well, does anybody need any NIFCs for their book?
I don't have a book yet. I'm starting slow, man.
You want to start a book with some NIFCs?
I've got more silver than I do in rounds and things than I do in any commemoratives or not commemoratives, like actual coins,
Yeah. Yikes.
It's got to be getting close to 50-50 at this point, but I did just receive some pretty cool rounds recently.
What the hell was that?
I'm trying to picture what you're doing with the separation of that hunk over there.
You trying to figure out what I'm doing? I told
Yeah.
you.
Well, I know, but I guess what I mean is, why are you trying to build it on a separate sheet?
Because right now, here's what I need. I need to put these on something to print them out at this spacing. To see, this is wider than this, right?
Yeah.
If I print it out like this, I can see if I can fit 3 coins on there. If I can fit 3 coins, I copy these 3. I get rid of the bottom, take these 3 and slap it where these 3 are, and it's good to go.
Okay.
That's how I did this part alone. I had to print it over and over and over and size it up just to make sure the coin would fit in it. And because had I not done that first,
Oh yeah, you would have been having. Hold on, I have them right here.
you would have been having these teeny.
It would have been this
little
size right here.
size. Yeah, that's what it measures in the machine. It says that's the right size. And the
I
machine
think
scale is like
the size that you did it. Seriously, in all seriousness, like this right here. Where am I at? There it is. This right here, I can fit an ouncer in. They're a little skinny, and I'm talking by a really tiny amount. But if we were to enlarge the skulls in this as a whole, just that piece, and I'm talking a tiny bit, that would take care of it as far as size-wise goes, fitting. It's all about getting this last one, like this last one here. If we just turn that one.
Well, see, I'm at its max turn because of those skulls.
Yeah, but no, can't we move the skulls with them? Can't we move the skulls right with them?
It's going to be off a bit.
What do you mean?
Because the skulls are straight across. I've made them pretty.
Yeah, but let's just say if we move those skulls with that thing towards the right, just like, or in this case, this way, towards the shovel, it'll just make the skulls look like they're coming around at an angle. I'm completely cool with that, and it gives it a lot more room for you to move the other 2 just to the right more. Just one, the middle one had to be moved over to the right. And I think if you do it right in there, it wouldn't matter skulls wise. Anything you change it would make it so the skulls look more unique in there. But I think you could just hammer that whole thing over right to the right, just tap it right over.
Give it a little tappy.
Just give it a little tappy. It wants to go home and tappy. See, now I'm doing it now. See what you guys are doing to me? I'm over here starting to. You see what's happening? I'm gonna go to the bedroom later. Go to bed and be like, "Baby, I just want to say I love you and give it a little tappy."
You must cue the music.
There it goes.
That was not of my doing.
Yeah, baby. What do you think? Just hanging out, feeling good, feeling mellow. Oh yeah, gotta do some big boy dancing. Oh yeah. I actually saw like a female version of him yesterday somewhere. And I don't know what she was advertising for. It was in a restaurant. but it was definitely a female version of him. And I thought that would look pretty cool. I feel like getting my beatbox in there. Here we go. Can't hold back.
Okay, cut the music. God, several of these were upgrades for the album today.
Like, just imagine getting behind that skull in that box, and if you sat in the sand behind it and kicked it like 2 feet forward, that'd be fine. The one on the left, I don't think you have to worry about moving too much, because the one on the left is about as much as you can do with that case. Not the case, but the chest. It's really the one on the right has to come down to the shovel.
It already did.
Oh, it did?
I moved it quite a bit.
Oh.
Now they're much more spaced. See that gap? See that gap?
I wish I could tell how big that gap is, because the gap in this looks pretty big too.
Well, that's much bigger. It's like double the gap.
Double.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should go get a 1 ouncer so you can see what the difference is between them. Hold on. I'll be right back.
This is the design I was going to come up with for single coin displays, something like this. Right here. I might do a square, or more squared off, so you could put words on it, whatnot. Actually, you know what I could do? I could do something like this. Whoa.
All right. Got some John Wolfe pay dirt right there. Got it for Valentine's Day. Woohoo.
Valentine's.
Yep. Okay. So here we go. Just so you know, this one's funny too. You'll think this is funny. This is my first foot coin.
Okay.
So if I put this in, this actually fits right in there. Right? No problem. Fits in that center one. No problem. Let me just grab another one. Okay. As soon as you go to put another one in, I'm going to show you where they hit. So there's the center. If I go to put one here, it wants to go over, it wants to cover that much of it. So if we put them on the 2 outsides, it's about 1/4 inch over the middle of both sides of that.
Hold on.
Shit, oops. I lost silver somewhere. Damn it.
Just broke it.
Where'd you go?
Still get told that the extra W code I got. What? Oh, I already read that. Never mind.
If anybody ever buys this coin from me, it's just a little scratch on the outside of it. No.
I broke it.
But anyway, they're damn close. They fit right in place. We don't have to make the insides of these things any bigger. They actually fit and hold each other beautifully. It's just the ability to be able to stick them next to each other so we can fit 3 at the same time. That would be super cool. What do I have in this one? Here we go. Oh, yeah.
He needs a bucket.
So here's a third one.
A bucket.
This one looks
Pour all
bigger.
this thing. Just
I don't know why this
pour
one
them in
looks
the
so
bucket.
big.
Right in the bucket.
But if you put this
Kinda
one in, for
root
some
around
reason,
there
a
and
lot
grab one.
thicker, you can't get these two in at all. Yeah. This is one of those buffalo rounds. This one seems bigger than the other two.
Was that made by the Jumping Bean Company?
I'm feeling like it is, man, at this point.
Pshing.
I feel like every time I go to grab a hold of it, it's like boink, boink, boink. I quit vaping here the last couple of days, so my hands are a little sketchy. Making me a little edgy. But I'm on day 4. That's half the reason I had to stay off the computer between my family and stuff going on, and I couldn't handle being around the computer and still not vaping. It was dry. I was going to explode.
Yeah, sure.
There was something about it.
I think I might do something like this.
Okay.
If I do this. I don't know why this doesn't have the same red as this.
Second row. There you go. No. That looks pretty close right there. Now you're orange.
That goes in the mic. This goes in with this.
That's better. Ah!
All right, now I can pay attention. What do you figure out while I wasn't paying attention? Anything?
Right here. Single coin capsules.
Hmm.
You can put a coin in there and then put something written on it,
Oh, that actually is a great idea.
like this.
My coin, back off.
Not yours.
Not your coin, boy.
Could have Yosemite Sam on there doing something like that. You know, 2 guns up, like, yeah.
No. T.
Hmm.
You know what he's going to do? He's going to take this idea and then surprise us with one that fits the 6 troy ounce one. And Will, have you done any CAD work in the past? Because this feels like you have.
No.
That's amazing.
Ding, 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 ding.
Tootie toot toot.
Tootie, tootie, bang, bang.
I want John to try it. Oh. I am about at the end of my day, man. I've had a short night, long day, and
Do you know why I built this right here? You want to know?
sure.
Why is that grabbing everything?
It's one object now.
Well, oh God. Hold on.
Damn it.
Be back on the playing field.
If I was truly insane, I'd open up a box of nickels.
It looks like there's too many DDOs, but there's not.
Nope. That's just that's how it looks.
Sorry, Shadow. I didn't know you were under there.
Oh, you want something with a lot of D's? I was hunting pennies on Friday night and found my first 1959 D over D over D. That was kind of fun.
Put the DDO underneath.
Whoa!
What the heck?
It was a different plane.
Piece of shit.
Excuse me.
Now, if you really want to be a snob, put the DDO over to the left and then put the FS dash, whatever, 3 numbers.
Well, probably 101.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Yeah, but I don't know for sure if that's what it is. I just know it's a DDO.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get a little too pretentious there. I mean, I could. Don't get me wrong. I can go really. I'm like, and it's and the grade MS.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is an MS-70, buddy.
You put any more on there, and have your own version of a coin flip or a coin slab. So, well, I got a call tonight, guys. I'm beat.
All right. Have a good one. Thanks for coming out.
Oh, you bet.
Good seeing you.
Yeah,
sure.
you too. Yep. We'll see you again probably this week.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'll probably be hunting some DDOs, Brian. So
I'll keep an eye out.
I might even do that tomorrow night. I don't know. Depends on if I get anything done during the day. So, all right. We'll see you.
All right. Have a good one.
Later.
Hiding your initials. Oh, that's not really hiding it.
The what?
He's going to put his initials in the back.
Oh, he totally should. I think you should hide his initials in every single thing he does. Even if it's tiny, A lot of times you could do it with this kind of printer. You don't even know it's there until you look at it through the light and it's inside, under a layer or something.
I'm waiting to see if he actually hid something in. He said he was going to hide something in the. Was it the gnome? I can't remember. I've had so many prints I can't remember. I don't know if he did or not, but I guess I'll find out when I get the stuff. Don't do that.
No,
You guys remember my cat that was bouncing around there on my lives when I was hanging out and stuff? He was on here playing with my dog and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my cat just died.
oh
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Look at that. He's such a cutie.
oh,
What happened?
I don't exactly know. He was not feeling good like one day. We were kind of like, well, this is kind of weird. Like on a weekend, he just started like kind of throwing up, but it was just food. I didn't think much of it. And I thought, well, he must have gotten into something. But he's an indoor cat. So that was on like Saturday. Sunday, my mom went to ICU at Dartmouth. So I had to go down there and be with my mom. So we left the cat at home and the dog and my fiance and I went to go visit my mom. We were there a few hours, came back, and we got home and he was already gone. He must have died right after we left. Other than that, he was healthy. He was bouncing up onto us and, cuddling with us the night before. I'm not sure what happened. He just,
it was just meant to be.
no idea. Huh?
Was just meant to be, I guess.
I guess. I mean, he was young. He was only a little over a year. All his shots were, he had everything he was supposed to have. Yeah, I don't know. It was like, and then the neighbors that live above me now are saying they have 4 dogs, and they're saying that their dogs have been sick for a couple of weeks, where they're doing like throwing up and stuff, and then they get better and they're fine. They're on like the 3rd dog this has happened to now. Our cat dies of that in the middle of it. And this morning I got up and my dog was doing like a seizure thing. It was the weirdest thing. It's not like coughing or throwing up or anything. He just got up and started like acting weird, like he couldn't stand upright. I carried him right outside. I'm like, what is going on? And as soon as I got him outside, he's like, oh, fresh air. Everything was fine. He hasn't done it since.
First off, I would take that cat to the vet and have them figure out why he died. Because that might tell you why the other dog's above you. Plus, if your other dog's acting funny, there may be gas leak. There might be. Where are you at? You're in New Jersey or Hampshire?
New Hampshire.
Do they have radon?
I mean, I don't see it. I've never seen it around here, but I'm sure they must have it. I mean,
If there's any kind of radon gas, they say that's toxic.
Yeah.
I know, like Stitch had this day where he just stumbled everywhere he went. He just could not get his bearings right, and I let it go one day, and then it was fine again.
Yeah.
I asked the vet about it. She goes, "Well, sometimes they get water in their ear, and it messes with their equilibrium." Well, they were out in the snow.
Yeah.
Plowing around, getting crap everywhere, and then shortly now, Lilo's got an ear infection. So
yeah,
put that 2 and 2.
That's what I'm starting to wonder if he has, because today I noticed when I went to his left ear, his right ear fine, his left ear, I went to go clean it, and he was like, and he kind of pulled away, and I went, oh, that was the first time he's done that in a while.
Yeah,
and so I cleaned it out, and I got a little gunk out, nothing too major. It was pretty clean, but I think that's
down deep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and my fingers are fat, so I can only get down so deep with it,
You wouldn't want to go that deep in his ear anyway.
Well, no, obviously, but
even with a Q-tip, like they got their ear canal goes down and over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing like
I would rather leave that up to a vet if possible.
Yeah, if he's
I don't have a lot of money, but we'll figure it out.
More than a day, if he's having balance issues for more than a day, definitely get. And just the fact that your cat just died randomly, mysteriously.
Yeah, that's what's freaking me out.
I would get the cat to the vet and say, find out, tell me why this cat died, because my neighbor's dog died.
That's too late. We already had him cremated, so that's too late. I'm too late for that part of it.
What about the dogs upstairs?
They're all alive and well, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said one of them died.
No. The dogs upstairs were fine. They were sick, kind of throwing up, taking turns, like almost like it was going through the house. They have 4 dogs, and so it's almost like it went from one to the next, and then the next, and then those 2 dogs that are affected right now the most by it, and my cat, every day, as soon as that dog would go outside, he'd go by our inside door, and there was a gap in the door, and he'd stuff his nose under the inside gap of our door, and my cat was already there with his paw, like messing with him. And they did this day in and day out. Every time, you'd think my dog would be like the one who reacted and jumped at the door. My dog kind of cared less if anybody shows up as far as other dogs. My cat, however, loved playing with them. He would play with them through the door. They'd growl at him and bark at him and act like they were going to kill him. But he'd still sit there. He didn't care at all. He'd mess with them the whole time. So if he cat caught anything, it could have been from any one of the dogs that all messed with him at the door. If you know what I mean. So I don't know. But certainly if it doesn't get better, I mean, he's doing all right now, but if it doesn't get better tomorrow, then I'm going to have to figure out. So I'll have to start making phone calls. I'm not willing to take a chance. Not that I was willing to take a chance on our cat. I just would have called Monday, when it's not emergency hours, and I could have, you know what I mean? I'm sure he would have been fine in my head is what I was thinking. And then it was just not when we got home, but
yeah.
But I don't know. The dog's feeling pretty. That could be half of what I'm seeing too, is the dog just being depressed after a week of not having his buddy. I mean,
they do.
Seriously, they played and fought and played. They spent hours every day playing. The only thing is it's not like all my cats I've lost in the past, I've lost them to do other animals or out in the woods. They just didn't come home, or they got hit. It was real simple then. But this right here was like, we came home and he was laying there, and it was just like, what the, I think for the dog, he smelled him. He knew right away he was gone.
Oh, yeah, they do.
But it's because as soon as he smelled him, he backed away. Like, I don't like that. And so he hasn't gone through, like when my first cat died a couple of years ago when he got hit, my dog searched the yard over and over and over and over and knew right where he was buried. Like he'd literally try to dig down where he was buried. And he never, did, but he tried. And this time he's not looking for him outside at all, nothing like that. But every now and again, like something will happen near the door, and I swear he thinks it's the cat. He like jumps over there, like, and it's not the cat, obviously. And he's been feeling a little. I don't know if he's feeling depressed. I'm not a dog, but he looks like he's depressed.
I think I honestly believe they do.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put 2 dogs down within a 2-month period, and my Puggle, after the one dog died, it's like she just gave up.
Yeah,
completely just gave up, and it went from, you could tell she was kept looking for him.
Yeah,
and I mean they used to,
yeah.
I mean, they actually got in a few fights over food and stuff. But she kept looking around for him, and I kept all my animals in the house except to go to the backyard and go bathroom and stuff. And about probably 4 to 5 weeks after he was gone, you could tell she was going downhill fast. And the last week she wouldn't even literally get out of bed. Then one of her eyes closed.
Yeah.
And I knew, I mean, she was 17 years old.
Yeah.
Or 16 or something like that. So, I mean, it's not like she was a youngin'. And I knew it was time. And, it was really hard to take her to the vet and put her down. But I wasn't going to just let her suffer.
No.
Because, I mean, she wouldn't eat. She wouldn't drink.
Right.
She just gave up. So... And I'll never forget that look on her face when she looked at me, when like she knew, okay, Dad, and whatever, whatever they think.
Yeah.
Thanks, whatever. And then they gave her the shot and she just went to sleep.
Yeah.
And then I bawled like a little baby.
Oh yeah. No, I've never heard anybody scream like that until my fiance walked in on that. That was I would have guessed that if she came home and someone had shot me in the face with a shotgun, that's how she would have reacted if she saw me on the floor. And when I came through the door behind her, it was weird. It was like she like opened the door. Normally we'd be guarding for the cat so he doesn't go outside.
Right.
She just kicked open the door like she knew. and she walked into the other room. By the time she turned on the light, it was just like, oh my God, blood curdling, screaming, man. It was scared the shit out of me. I felt so bad. I felt wicked bad for her. That was her little buddy.
You have a new person just popped in, Will.
Hey,
Silver
Silver
Tongues.
Tongue.
Hey, Silver Tongue, how you doing? We're discussing dreary stuff.
Yeah, get rid of the dreary.
Yep.
Hurry up, put it away.
All right, it's done.
Unless you are cheerful and you want to be dreary, come on in.
There's this project that we were working on here that had no drear to it whatsoever.
And do you ever try and put 3 coins in there without the holders?
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, take the capsules out.
If I
Take the capsules
take
out.
everything out of a capsule, it'll come close, but not really.
Still a little tight. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Well, you don't have to. I've just
Don't feel sorry. You're fine. We're just talking about Partridge's cat from the other day and the story of the other day, and that's all.
Yep.
Just kind of
Just
segued
happened.
into that. Anyway, back to the coins.
Yep.
I don't know why. I feel this one's bigger than some of the other 1 ounces, but
Well, some of them are thicker, some of them are thinner and wider.
yeah, it's like
Like this Philharmonic. This baby's a chunker.
Is it?
Wise, yeah. Compared to some of them, I swear.
is that a 1 ounce or a 2 ounce other than that one?
No, it's a 1 ounce, but it's it's smaller in size than the John Wick coin. Like, here, I'll show you. Right in the fingers.
So, like, if I do this is with the capsules, just because I'm having a hard time popping the capsules
Can you
off.
see that?
significant difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how much shorter it is. But you see how much, like, it's not that much thicker per se, but it is smaller.
See, like this won't quite fit in tight with all of them.
Yeah, they just need
If I take off the big one, if I take
it's
off the
fine.
big one and put that on without it, it will fit, but it's
wonky.
yeah, it's still touching. You know what I mean? We're still over by about that much on each one.
Complaining about the smallest thing.
No, I'm not complaining. I just figured if we
Can't make them happy.
can.
Hey, crazy cat woman.
Crazy cat woman. So you get your skulls, you get the phenomenal detail, but I mess up on just a little thing like the width of the coins. And
I don't consider it a mess up. I consider it a learning experience.
didn't get everything. No, that's fine. I get it. That's why I'm saying I gotta print the 3 holders on a little thin slab, something to print them out that'll hold them in that spacing and then I can print that out.
Yeah.
Put 3 coins in it, and if they fit in that, then I can just copy that over and drop it right in the get you a rotating table. What? Rotating table. I don't know what he means by rotating table.
Oh, I'm gonna be back in just a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
Crazy Catwoman. Who's Crazy Catwoman?
Got to get a good drink. Be right back. Shoot. She changed her name from something else to that.
Lazy Susan.
No.
Yeah, it was a different name.
Is it Anna on Crazy?
Something.
No, it's not Anna. It's not Gina. It's
It was Mrs. something or other.
Mrs. Southern Belle?
no.
No, it was like Mrs.
It's right there.
Miss
Yeah.
Terry Mercier. Mercer.
Yeah, I think
Was
so.
it Mercer?
Maybe.
I don't know. That's what Silver Tongue Stacker said.
Yeah, Miss
Terry
Miss
Mercer.
Terry Mercer.
But then he
But I
said
don't-
Lazy Susan above that. So, oh no, that was for getting your rotating table. He wasn't calling Susan lazy. He was saying a lazy Susan.
Lazy
Gotcha.
Susan.
Rotate.
Yeah.
Lazy Susans. Those things are such horrible design. You spin it and everything flies off. Well,
I wouldn't mind having one in here.
let me think here. Well, it's 1:30 for me. I think I'm gonna get out of here. Because I got to work tomorrow. It's all right though. Last week I made a $375 bonus. So
Nice.
yeah, if you get 2 in a day, 2 leads in a day, or 2 appointments, you get 125. And I did it 3 times last week.
Wow.
So this next paycheck should be
Nice.
much better. So this week, with the weather being nicer, it'll be easier to set leads because people will be more willing to be outside. Plus, it's a holiday where people are home.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I know you're home. You got bad windows. Come on out.
If you had good windows, you couldn't hear me right now.
We got that triple pane replacements.
Yeah. You see
Yeah, we
that
got-
fogginess when I'm spraying your window with your hose? You wouldn't have that if you had triple pane.
We always role play at the office about what a homeowner would say for rebuttals. Now I don't rebuttal too much because I'm a homeowner. I know what I don't want and don't want. So I would want someone to treat me the way, golden rule. So if I ask somebody, hey, I'm with so and so, I'm with Winter Nation, we're doing this, whatever. Would you like a price? And they're like, no. Okay, here's a card. Thanks for your time. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. Have a good day. Whatever. I'm out. I ain't got time for anything else. There are people that, well, why don't you want a price? How come? What's the matter with you that you wouldn't be thinking? They just not that it's not on their table. It's not on their their forecast for that location that they're living.
Right.
And I know that. Like my dad he had plans, but he's like in this order. So I'll go up and I'm nonchalant about it. I'm just like, hey, is it something you thought about? No. Bye. Yes. How soon? And that's my rebuttal. How soon? Or when you're thinking, something stupid. So I'm looking for the people that are just yes, immediately. Would you like a free price? Yes. Okay, great. Done. Well, that's how I work. And we've got some people in the office that I would use the Lazy Susan, but last time I did, it spun so fast. See, I told you. I got people at the office that you go about it nonchalantly. They just press, or they get upset when someone says no. And it's like, why are you mad? It's their house. Are they ready for it? No. Okay. Don't worry about it. Just say, okay, all right, just wanted to ask. That's your job. All your job is to do is to ask. It's not to have an emotion about the answer. Unless it comes with a bonus. Then it's like, hey. But it's so easy to find 1 to 5 people in a day that would like to get a free estimate or something, a free price or,
I think a lot of it has to do with their ages too.
Everybody in my office, I am the eldest of the office now. The only person older than me is the canvas manager, who is not in our office. He takes over he's the regional. He's the only one older than me now. We had a guy that was 58 doing this crap, and he was a kook. He was high on coke every day. He went from 280 pounds something to like $190 in one summer because he got on coke.
You must have been doing pretty good.
Yeah, making people go nuts.
Good sales.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that is definitely one option.
Yeah, he was doing good sales in coke.
Yeah, for somebody.
It's a great job, though. It's very easy. That's why I love it. That's why, even on days I don't want to work, I don't mind it because I don't work that hard. I don't really work. I drive the van. I drive to the area. I drop everybody off in their streets. Go walk down the street and that. Here's your 5 streets. Here's your 5 streets. I'll be back in a couple hours. See you later. Bye. And then I go do my thing. But I have the van. So if I gotta go to the bathroom, to a gas station I go, then I come back to my area and I knock and go. Like the other day, what was it? Thursday or Friday? Thursday. It was raining like hell. But before it started raining, I dropped everyone off to lunch and I went and got a lead. You only need one a day for the company to stay off your butt about not doing your job. So I ran and got my lead. I come back. I was the only one in the entire office to get a lead that day because I went and got it instead of eating lunch. I thought it was hilarious because I'm like, you guys are all worried about eating as soon as you come in at 11 o'clock in the afternoon or in the morning. That's the afternoon for me. But like, you could wait a couple hours, go get your lead. But sure as shit, after they ate lunch, guess what it started doing? Raining. Yep. So they were all knocking in the rain, which nobody wants to open the door when they see it's raining out. And if they do, they're like, oh, and they get the door open just a little bit. So
Not interested.
yeah, or like, no, I gotta go back in. It's wet out here. Same with when it's really cold. One of the first things I'll do is I'll tell, hey, shut that door, man. It's cold. I can hear you through the door. So if I can hear you, you can probably hear me. And I don't talk quiet. I'm like, hey, go ahead and shut that door. And I think that works well. Yeah, getting mad will make it better. It does. I had one guy get mad at me, by the way, because it says, now I'm a scheduler. That's all I do. I don't sell anything. But when I go up to knock on a door, I am going door to door, but I'm not selling anything. Now, granted, the end goal is for somebody to buy something, but I don't really get – I get a small percentage of a sale, but that's not where the bulk of my money comes from. It's from demos. Doesn't matter if they buy to me. I don't care. If my sale bonus was higher, then I'd care, but I don't really care if they buy. So I go up and I say, hey, just seeing if you want to get a free price. And some people are like, oh, you're soliciting. Well, the word soliciting, if you look it up, says accosting someone for services as a prostitute. That's the definition of soliciting. And when I told it, I had a cop pull up. He's like, you're soliciting. You can't be doing that. And I'm like, I know I'm not. I'm not selling anything. Well, you're giving out material. Yeah, and that's not solicitation. I'm not selling anything. I'm giving pieces of paper to somebody. What it says on it is irrelevant.
Well, not quite true.
Yes, quite true. Because soliciting is accosting someone for services as a prostitute. Do you know what peddling is? Selling small and stolen goods. Small. I'm not selling small or stolen goods. Canvassing is literally to sway someone's vote. None of which I do. I'm a scheduler, and I get in arguments with the cops about that all the time because I'm like, we're gonna go buy the book here, and most cops don't like that.
My mother sold Mary Kay silver tongue.
Oh, I definitely believe in the product. I bought 5 windows for my house. I love them. Oh my God, I can open them with my pinky, close them with my pinky. Like giving pamphlets for a church or some sorts. Yeah, you're allowed to give out information because there's people that wrap up their little flyers in a rubber band and snap it to the door handle. Kind of like that. I just fold it and shove it in the handle, But they try to say that solicit. I'm like, no, like, passing out door cards, whatever. But I don't know. Exactly. Oh, cops love it when I correct them. I'm that guy. But I've known that. For one, if someone does something you don't like, and like say they're trying to pull wool over your eyes, we'll call it that way. That's instead of giving you BS. If you call them out on it, how likely are they going to do it again? If they know they're trying to give you
False information.
How likely are they going to try and do that with you again? Very low. But The guy next to me, he's going to try it with him immediately because he wants somebody to accept his bull crap. And if it gets away with that person and that person knows it but doesn't call him out on it, like, hey, you're lying to me or you're trying to get one over on me, they'll keep doing it. Just like if someone steals something and doesn't get caught, guess what? They're gonna steal again.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna keep doing it until they get caught. And I found that if I just call people out on their shit immediately, they stop doing it around me. Same with the cops. You let them talk to you like they own you, and they'll keep doing it. I had one cop try and tell me I was speeding. I was like, no, I wasn't. I had my cruise on. What are you, high? And he's like, I was trained to judge speed. I'm like, you were trained? How? Where? Where's your certificate? I want to see it. Oh, well, no, there is no, you're not going to see my certificates. Okay, sure. I said, let me see the radar thingy. No. Then you didn't clock me doing. I got out of that ticket pretty easily. I went to court on that one. That one was fun.
I never did well with sports cars. As soon as I'd have sports cars, I had massive tickets. If I have Jeeps or pickup trucks, I'm usually good. I don't usually get any. I mean, my Dodge that thing I can do 90 miles an hour without even thinking about it. But I don't do
90 rookie numbers.
Oh, I'm just saying. I'm sure I don't know how fast.
Rookie numbers.
I know I've hit 100 with it. Not a problem. But it's a matter of
Unfortunately, my Avalanche, I think, is governed at 99.
Is it?
I think so. It might have broke 100, but once I got to around 100 in it, I saw the engine light come on because the wires to the mass airflow sensor was messing up. So I was like, because I thought it was something worse and it wasn't flashing. So I'm like, oh, okay. But if the mass airflow isn't reading right, you immediately start losing gas mileage. So I'm like, Well, with the Camaro, that thing is so fast. This is the fastest car I've ever had. And I've had a CBR 600.
I think for a joke, we ought to get him a governor and put it on there. So when he goes to hammer it right out, it'll start off just screeching at 40 and be like, can you imagine his face? I mean, we'd have to be able to take it off afterwards. We don't want to hurt his car enough. But can you imagine his face as he pulls up to the line? We're like, yeah, you ready to go? And we're sitting in a little Chevette or something. And he's like, blah, 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 blah.
I inspect my car, right? And I happen to be a mechanic of 20 plus years.
Yeah, but after a while, all of us will end up with 3D printers, and just from watching you. And then we're going to start printing car parts for your car.
Oh God!
With little design flaws in them, like thinner walls, or smaller hoses on the inside, and
a
gas pedal that has a brake at the bottom, so as you're pushing it, hits the floor faster than it should.
There's a really thick gas pedal.
That's what it's a super thick.
I can't wait till I get this thing canned though, because I raced my buddy with his Corvette again.
Yeah,
like Jake instead of this, it was slower, much slower.
Huh.
So like I was starting to leave him again in third because I have lower power, lower torque, and he has higher torque, higher end torque. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this sucks because I've got 1,300 pounds heavier than him. Plus, my son was in the passenger seat. So, I got a whole other body in this car, too. And he has this big backpack in the trunk and all this extra weight. And I'm like, if I could drop that much weight off my car, I'd have walked away from him. Because
all you got to do is take the back seat out.
All
you got to do is take the back seat out, a few things in the trunk, your speakers, you'd be more than enough for him.
No, there's 1,300 pounds. It's not just a little bit. I'd have to switch my hood, my fenders, my trunk lid, all the carbon fiber right off the rip. I'd have to remove all the interior. I'd have to get lighter rims.
No stereo, no speakers.
Yeah, I'd have to strip it down to nothing. I'd have to have I'd have to get rid of all the electronical crap that I don't need. I'm just not doing that. So
No.
I've just got to make that puppy 600 horse.
There you go. And just bring up the horses. You'll be all set.
But I got to figure out what it's going to take the block out and rebuild the whole thing, because I can only go so high with cammed without having to do the pistons and rods and whatnot. Now they say you can put it to 1,000 horse. It's just not longevity ready. So I'm like, well, if I can get to 600, and that's only, goosing it here and there. That's not driving it like that all the time. Because you're just going to break free and just like I'm going to drive it tomorrow again. But I've had it. I know I hit 152. Like I didn't look down. I was too afraid to look down. But I hit a bump. I was coming around a small curve.
Yeah.
Well, you can't see my hand, but I was coming around a small curve, and as I was coming around, I hit a bump, and it went bing, bing, like it hopped up and moved, and then I thought it was going to go. I was like, nope, I'm done. But it was such a light curve. I mean, it was barely anything, but there was a bump. Just boop. I was like, yeah.
At speed, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
I wish I had my boss's old Porsche. I'll tell you right now, I'd go against you just for the shits and giggles of it.
Porsche what?
It was a Porsche 89 Porsche 911 Carrera 4.
I think I would rip that thing a new ass.
I don't know, man. I'm telling you right now, I love muscle cars, but I'm telling you now, they gave me a whole different aspect on German
Hold
engineering.
on, let me look that up.
That thing, you could have the torque converter, front, rear, all-wheel. And all-wheel drive, when you drop that clutch, I mean, it almost broke my neck.
Or what year?
I believe it was an 89.
89 Porsche
11 Carrera.
I believe it was a 911 Carrera 4. It wasn't a big, obviously, it wasn't a big car or motor, but I'm telling you, that thing hauled ass. I was doing $150 with it, and it was going uphill and had plenty more. It was awesome.
So, no, that's not 89, is it? I guess it is. Actually,
I remember his tires were like $800 a piece.
okay, so right
They're
on.
like
Yeah,
sponge.
it's exactly the same. It's literally 1 foot-pound torque more and 3 horsepower more.
Than yours?
But it's a lot lighter.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, yeah. I could almost lift up this car myself.
The difference is
Engine in the
literally
rear.
point
So a lot of grab.
0.6 difference of a second on the quarter mile, or the 0 to 60. So it would beat me by 0.6 of a second to 60.
That was that guy driving. I mean, if I was driving,
that's what it
I'm
says.
guessing I would have gotten a second over you.
3.4 seconds and minus 4 stock. But I'm better than stock now.
Yeah.
Like I've been better. I don't know. Mine is supposed to be 4. What is it? 400.
Chat for you, Partridge.
What's that?
Crazy Cat
Yeah.
One was asking a question.
Do you live or ever lived in not Alabama? Nope. I'm New Hampshire. That's pretty much where I'm from. I mean, I've got a Partridge family cousins down in Virginia, and I think it's North Carolina. Cousin down there, but I don't think Alabama. I don't think they're that far down. It'd be cool.
The LS3 will easily put out up to 800 horse and be considered moderately safe.
I tell you what, I could not believe. I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe the power that thing had. It was like riding in a spaceship. I've always been a musclehead. Give me an old, Chevy, an old Camaro, an old, even Pontiac. There's some, Buick. You give me a bunch of different big motors and I'll be a happy guy. That little tiny thing I could not, and corner, it was like a spider. You could hit a corner that any other car would be around sideways and I could, get it back. This thing I could be doing 90 miles an hour around that same corner, and the only thing I'd hear is like this light hum where the tires are starting to lose a little bit of grip. It wasn't like a slid over and nothing. It just, of course, it was all-wheel drive. But my guess is if I would have put that all to rear-wheel drive, it probably would have done some pretty incredible stuff. But I never even tried it. It just went with all-wheel.
It says my Camaro will do 184 miles an hour.
Wow.
But what's weird is this thing says the 6.2 will have my engine will have 426 horsepower, but it doesn't say wheel horsepower. So
Yeah,
this
it's not saying to the wheels.
Yeah, it's the saying engine, which makes sense because when I first had it, when they dynoed it to see where it was, to see the tune or whatever, it was at 400 to the wheels. Now it's at 440 to the wheels. So that means and that's on a Mustang dyno, so it's actually adding road as if you're on the road.
Yeah, road tension.
Like resistance, rolling resistance.
Those Nissan 300 CXs were a lot of fun.
That was like my
those were quick.
RX-7 was like that. This is like it too. This Camaro is pretty freaking sticking to the road, but I know I can upgrade the suspension even more. That would be another thing I need to do. Plus, the front tires are bumpy as hell. They're like somebody wore them out. I need to do all that stuff, but I think I'm going to cam it first.
All this talk reminds me of my first car.
Yeah.
Which was?
63 Pontiac Tempest.
Oh, Tempest.
Oh my God, that's on my cousin Vinny. They talk about the Tempest and the Skylark, the Buick Skylark.
Yeah. Well, the Tempest was the predecessor to the GTO.
Mm-hmm.
Did it have positive traction?
Or
you make it that way.
Yeah, my 63 had the transmission was mounted over the rear axle. Motor was up front.
Yeah.
The transmission was mounted over the rear axle and a solid drive shaft.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Corvette? The 2014 has the drive shaft is like this big because it goes engine, drive shaft from the engine to the trans, which is right in front of the rear diff.
Yeah.
Right.
Stupid. I think it's the dumbest design ever. Like, stay with the old school. But the whole reason for that was drive shafts break too easy when you're putting that kind of when you're putting a lot of torque on it, because they're hollow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, do like freaking 3D printers and put some inlay in there, like fill them up, have like cross beams in there occasionally. Yeah, it'd be harder to balance, but once you got it balanced.
That Tempest, the shaft was all about like that, but it was a solid shaft.
Yeah.
Motor to the transmission.
Same with the Corvette. It's from the engine all the way back, but it's inside of a tube this big. Because it's got bearings and whatnot to hold it and let it spin and whatnot. Same with the throwout bearing.
The transmission was I called it a 2-speed. You had low and you had drive. And it was down on the dash.
Yeah.
It wasn't up on the. It was on the dash. It was low and drive.
Yeah. The low was more if you ran out of brakes.
The throwout bearing for the new the Camaro
Tempest would fly.
It's hydraulic, and it doesn't have a fork anymore that pushes the throwout bearing. It's right in the center. It's just got a hydraulic spring or pump that just pushes it straight forward and then lets it come back. And that's another thing that's going to be one of those things I'm going to have to replace, because the stock one is not very meant for high performance driving. It's meant for cruising. It's the standard driving around with a little extra power. But what I'm going to end up doing is blowing that thing out, I'm sure. I can't wait though. It's only $37.50 to get the camshaft, the trunnion bearings, only. Obviously, all the seals, and then going from single springs to double springs for the valves. obviously new gaskets for all the front cover and whatnot, and a retune. All I know is it's supposed to take it up to around, if not over, 500 horse,
Yeah.
which that'll walk his Corvette easily. Because if I'm at 440 and I'm staying up with him much better than I was, an extra 60 horse to the wheels, 500 or more will walk him. But I want to literally shit on him. Like,
Can you change your tire size and make a difference enough from tire size change to push you where you need to go?
no,
Really?
there's not enough weight. Like, I wouldn't want to go any lighter because the amount of torque on those wheels, I feel like would possibly bend them.
Okay.
On top of that, they're expensive. That's a lot of money. I keep up with them really well. I got too much weight. If I put this engine in a freaking RX-7, there would be no stopping me. An RX-7 is like 3,000 pounds, maybe 3,500. Right. This thing's 4,500, 40. I don't know how. Let me see how heavy this thing is. What is it? Weight. 37 to 4,100 pounds. Let's try the 2014 Corvette. 32 to 3,300 pounds. Yeah. There's no comparison.
Well, Corvette doesn't even have a back seat, does it?
Mm-mm.
No.
And they're mostly fiberglass, I think.
Yes.
So
That's when you get in an accident in the front end, you have to replace the whole. Well, you used to have to replace the whole front.
Mm-hmm.
Hubby was scared of the near speed. Near speed?
I think he might have left.
On that note, Brian, I think I'm going to end this here. I was going to end it a little bit ago, but got on other subjects. But I will talk to you guys later. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll probably print out those 3 coin holders. Partridge, if you want to come in and bull crap about the slab again.
Yeah, I should be able to.
And then, well, I guess I'm not mailing anything tomorrow. My life on that one. And I'm definitely not getting any coins tomorrow. At least not from the bank. I might go to a few grocery stores and go up to the service counter and ask if they have any, or go to the laundromat and just start pumping dollars in. I'll probably do that.
It's not a bad idea. I never even thought of that. Change machines, just go in with like however many bucks and just see what they give, spit you out for change, see if there's any silvers in there.
Yeah, just $20. It's not even that. It's more W's.
Oh.
Or errors.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if it gives you silver, that's a plus too, but I don't think you'll find too many.
See, that's all I'd really be interested in looking for right now. I just don't get. It's going to be years before I have a grasp on all the errors and crap.
There's always new ones all the time, anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, just look for the most expensive ones,
Mm-hmm.
and then send them my way.
That's funny.
I'm looking for that low leaf, high leaf, one of those. That's about it. Well, I mean, I look out for all the other ones that I like the really, really noticeable ones that you can't. I mean, you can see them with your naked eye. Mm-hmm. Those are the ones where when you see them like that, it's like, okay, something's going on here. Just like a W, you can see it with your naked eye.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, my fingers won't stop peeling. Somebody said I have stress-related cortisol in my hand. I was like, you're probably overstressed. I'm like, for what? But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, hopefully, or the next day or whatever.
All right.
Enjoy. If you're off tomorrow, enjoy the day for the President's Day. You know, it's a day for all the
Mr. Feetzel.
Yeah, all you need right now is bigger feet.
I might get some just to hold up pictures.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna print one where it's like feet-sized feet.
Huh.
Like I might even just print out a foot. That's the size, the biggest thing I can fit in that. The printer
Tray or whatever.
Yeah, the height of it, the pure height of it, just to see.
I
how
have a lot
big-
of old clocks, you know, like cuckoo clocks and stuff. Maybe I'll have to make hands that are made out of feet, or that have actual hands.
If you can get me the dimensions,
I like the old patterns anyway. I love the old like wrought iron. It looks like it's been tapped into place. I love that. Most of my clocks are from the 1800s.
Well, if you can get me that hole in the center that you would put screwed into, if you can get me that that size, I can put that in the design because I can hollow it out right there, and you just.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys,
On that
I'm getting out of here. I gotta get to bed.
Have an awesome night, guys. Thanks for having me in.
See y'all later.
Have a good one.
Night.
Night, guys.